25 years still yentimi nko galamsey yakoto speedboats mako 5 ediaba yede egu nsu a rivers nkofo river banks omoye galamsey no ba kukua koso ba $150,000 yehu de akwakwesi yakoto drones 200 drones worth $3 million galamsey hunti still yehu baby akwesi drones na duma ne say uko operation room ho ha Ghana baby ya galamsey bia ya identify eti wo ho eti yehu say galamsey ye bi wo ebia mimi kromu ahoma so a sport bi wo ha e ba identify o screen bi so then the national security will watch it then ya send it and call for the call but yentimi ehun say and call for yes ade no je be ko atase ya boka ya lot of things. We have allowed Chinese people coming to this country mining, but when you go to China, there's a law called Yanzu law. China ye mining or illegal mining. Editing among for the Bahasino. We jai paper the two swim, let's say a contaminated sooner. We be a pound go share. Ye charge you. We are mining at ye bro kumfo till ye. Jamaica chassis, ye bro kumfo. Eti a corner ye den dia maye. Ye secret in ye duma. Because ye secret ye duma anka I shall one ye deport no mani komu krom just by me can you ye deport na mani komu krom ama okuta biometric passport ye wo 42 entry and exit point in this country. The major ones eye for Kotoka Aflao Elubu ena Paga. You understand? The other ones na kano baby immigration for her but my minute be mu best abere galamsey. It means that we are not safe. The Abekwacha say it is a we are demonstration. I support the demonstration, but let me tell you something. Yawamra Ghana. Yawamra Ghana. Okay, Ghana Constitution Article 21 clause 1D say obia oho kwan freedom of assembly and freedom to demonstrate. Who can say o demonstrate, but okay Ghana your laws no Article 11 echeche emra edi Ghana so ayaje to me dey govern this country. E be your constitution, the mother law, and your the act of parliament emra parliament tintim your customary law, common law, and the judicial determination. Now your act of parliament no ya yemra be a public order act 1994 yeah. So be a person we demonstration. You see encourage demonstration. You see encourage demonstration. Because you can't demon. Now the inaso okay.
Demon.
Yes, a demonstration.
Demonstration.
Okay. So be a person we demonstration. And as a people public assembly. No. What you have to do is say, as I say, activating the public order act. 1-1. Okay, 1-1 now. You find DB special of event. Just say event to be a there organ. It be a special. It you need police assistance. And nothing yes alone. A 2% year demonstration. O consult Ghana Police Service. No akwa clarification for 5 days, at least 5 days and san wa babe. A DNT na say okokoje permission and san wa demonstration. As I say we hear police for a guide. Send your buyer won say public properties. Send your buyer will be kabu akone baby a one fa demonstration ho a obakwa akoye na de bia enye send your buyer a car me kasa phone so atimi communication service tax no near the properties ama this country no won konkwase no Jamaica no what say enu ti na wo hia say police e be guide o send your buyer won ko ba bia ye security zone e betimi a create problem ama this country hwe Empress yen ka no kre this year emra na me hwe me archives. Demonstrations in this country is over 60, but people don't know. And conform so much civil society groups, labor unions, our cost strike young to a market. Yanti so be about wada. And then a politicians inquire demonstration and ask Mabagana. And then only demonstration be an hit tension about Ghana. I don't get it. Because you trust Sebidia to her as a country. See, I not careful. And we need to be very careful. And he said, I'm not deviating, but listen to me very carefully. Alright, Canada, Japan, I compare. Bid after 2012 election. Okwaka Assembly, me person me de ma no be kasa asem papa me body na aka asem keke me nka osem ni ho fel was so damn and betimi create chaos in this country national security for be fair no na send the party MPP for condemn sad but we got a MPP people almost chanting free to the Japan free to the but we did not think about asem na kind say eduye no be about this country Jamaica what say owu akwaku agido in 2019 made a statement to say Nana do dan kwaku for ado ahwe ya Jesi on 1972 ne papa no Nana do papa ye ceremonial president and ye coup de to editu no je esi ya no ebi be sesi biem the history will repeat itself was so annoying and asem na okai no o mai bia ye chechire a ye do this level no ye fa no ke kasa asem the national security so no ade na kona ye no ya anye careful betimi akokrati chaos about this country ya be fa no we had the NDC people free koku anido ho and ye dey koyanim abante ye okotu kakis Oliver Bakamo okoko treti wo yi onu nu tuti so onu ku beba Ghana mantes asem ya chi no obi ankondemu face the country demonstration nobody condemned it onu an political party obi ankondemu na ya nya a support no it ne obekwa akotu kakis dia make what you say who born dog e hin fa ne yeko general style ubetimi akwa demonstration akotu kaki who do you think you are officer mema ni krom ha obi a wo ya lawyer woni mra na wo se mra
o ya lawyer
yes he's a lawyer na wu officer sabe prebiasa obi ani Ghana ha officer mema ni Ghana asam na bababi a yadu no ye pese de tension beba this country it is not good we need to speak and act against this act unko police ye fa say police for car keys
to is a police channel ma channel no
yes SSC jail no say na ni DSC jail no I'm telling you because it is becoming unbecoming this country this thing can create civil unrest in this country this thing can create political instability in this country Jamaica can watch us here because we say party for baba abeye dede I don't think no yes ade
ti ye chene party for na
ko dey na kotu kakis eye dey na e ka me mabo ya ti me tax e dia kokko ye kwan bitumi no wu kwa kwashi jawo bitumi no so wa kokko block road o ma me nkomaduma we demonstration na wo ye ni ti me maduma ma me na demonstration na wo ye na meeting na wo ye and you interest na why na ye demonstration or Ghana have no interest and then the personal interest can be check yesuswa kumase kumi praku demonstration 1995 ni yesuswa ni enim de na ekoso kumase na nkra nipa bebre ni ofa mu ni edi akire bi yenim de ekoso and yebusa me ofa na me papa mo say papa enti na omo eye yedidi akire omo so abaya introduce ade bi efe ni VAT e de aba na kotobe kuma ni say sa e de ni na yedimbi omo me demonstration te say do lakai about 70% of them they were MPP people me boy the year 2000 omo ba abam ni e ka se be yi VAT je fu ya fa bi anka ho after demonstration ye no 2015 omo me ye say yan company new register sa register ni dede ye omo gigina mu pa no sa nkofo na omo hefa about 80% of them were MPP people MPP ba abam ni omo aduma ye owura David Asante and on a Ghana publishing convener why na ye demonstration ho no mo ono no ye fa ne say Ghana ntino oye for the interest me na me catch obi anu o ye demonstration for this country and ono an interest and na me ma wo party interest niti and won kwa da wa na person okotwe ne dachi niti no me tell us na Ghana go to Cote d'Ivoire Abidjan ne for Petit Paris me sure say so panin doni o cha me doni Petit Paris means that Paris ketwa na nya se ho fekeke bana asubio ho basilica kese pa ho nesi the whole West Africa they never thought say 20 years they will experience civil war that sadia na omo ye no e breed civil war we need to put stop to it the political parties as I say yes shall say we speak against it because nyame ni Ghana si Cote d'Ivoire nyame ni Ghana si Burkina Faso nyame ni Ghana si Niger Congo Kinshasa, Congo Brazzaville, Sudan and South Sudan. Nyamini Ghana and Sen Guinea-Bissau and Guinea. Nyamini Ghana and Sen Sahi. Mumyenye careful. Nyan tread cautiously. O manu deweni. Meme papa de ma mo ni passport. Me na me wa passport. Eji Kenya na me call him. Na say me call Emra. The day before yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Me call you obi ade man passport office. A politician panipa what church what the money na be passport among. This crucial moment. I'm telling you, me can control. Wo show me on nipa be kana. Ofi boga.
Wow.
Jamaica what you say? We need to be careful. We support that demonstration ayi galamse issue. Me na me cover the buy.
Una cover.
Yeah, cool. Your friend Kisby consensus. Me okata chef FIFA na ayi. Your friend say e kwame apia kubi. Na mo cover. We sit down all the time. Yeah, me na me engineer. In fact, I told them that this sport we need to go here, we need to go here, we need to go here. We so okata chef FIFA. Then we go. Me I'll sit in a cry here. Na you pick information. So I support the demonstration. But in fact, I can be sending Empress on yes, on my net to no penny for to money more. President conform to her. Nana Quadraj my rolling cinema, Cotocohino to Gamanchamo to we need 2 minutes in one, we need dancing one. Now go 2 khakis. Now Serbia back. Now I'm going to be a baby. We needed that police car. As ya coaches, I'm going to now. Yes, you're 2 khaki. Why the 2 year? Oliver Bakamo. Who do you think you are? Where are why? My goodness. No me nyabotre. Yeah, no me nyabotre. It's so sometimes annoying.
Abotre heat no way heat. No.
I tap into your heat. I grab back. I say you can't protest and a demonstration kana. Nka ni yie mu no enya basa. Sabi impreduasa. Eye obia wo kwan se o demonstrate and say o protest against bibi ekoso a enye. Sabi nya Ghana nkwan na demonstration ena enya Ghana nkwan na protest koso. Ma hu se enipa bebre condemn de ekoso no. Sabi yentena ha nka se galamse eya de papa. No. Ye nyina ye kasetia. Isan se nsuo ne se ya esema ye nyina ensema baakofo. Me no ka se area mete. Yensio about 5 days. Today be an ambusa mo say Ghana Water Company. Omodwuma ne sen. Nti yete o man we mu no. Eno ma ye basics yensa nka. Nti die ben pa na betumi am ya survive as Ghanaians. Electricity up to now yada so doom light. Ofre engineers monya fort wo ha. Ti se de bia fort wo ba bi. Na ensuo so ebe ye problem. What I say?
See no na. Galamse na akobomu no.
Na ensuo so be ye problem ebedu ba bi na enya ensuo nom na se nyame ya dom yenya ekuo bi akomuti abom se yenya protest na yen kayasem na amansanti nsentwerofo me report na nkwachiri na yeka ne international media obi ansom na aban no hu se anibraba no mokoye a mo de akoye personal interest sabi de na menu ya kan demonstration be ekoso bia no omo motive omo de ye he ye wo Ghana hayi said ye no olamo kan no kumi preko bae na na adomo eno na mo de gi omudin let my vote count you can say CJA name them ni na no obia wo the motive behind it ena so obehwen so atam bia sa protest and demonstration we ekoso pa na ye tam wa ye beto aba said the beya aban no teso no obefili hit no aban bia so mpesa de no nti kwan bia so no so befa so be frustrate no obefa so eno na ekoso no umpo Ghana police e shaban ase e aban bi na teso eno no appoint IGP ena yeyi mpanyifo de da police service na no nti aban no e wo tumi e wo sa service ni ngina so eti se yakase 1 2 3 na wandi so a ade be chine ma letter ni yi afiri ho enti se bibi koso na ebe kwati aban no power de tumi no ni tia trust me on tena se yema ne koso
yes galamse ne
mesro mayentina enkase aban wo tumi wo police one or chen se onye ni
no me ba asema me can say
as much as e be force leadership no be na appoint no omo ye
Vida, what I'm saying is
an institution on their own.
I know, but so the person say everybody has a boss and I'm a
You sue.
No, but everybody has a boss.
But to say emphatically say yes. Yeah. So you say emphatically say abide no interesting tino.
Because you don't know.
All right, so Mati.
Abide na betimi appoint IGP, but
IGP dey
any abide na police na dey on emra na eye adwuma.
Mati ase.
Nti bibi tu mra na wonti ase na dey akokɔ.
But the person obi ate ase ni say.
But your head of security council, vice president, go on.
The person ate ase ni say. Odi Mati dey o kana say. By pempo oman no asat now. The oman ni nyina no o tumi wo mi o mampanyin. It is a bibi besesa man paying just a phone call besesa.
That's all mom so.
No, so I'm just trying to say
I didn't see on no more so.
Yes.
No, I'm just me per se yes.
No,
but the person me chene say. The me person me chene say. Say abai bi wo power. Na ube making unpopular or kwan be bro betimi afa so be heckle obe stop wo de oye. Sana me person tiase. Now, moko police for her. E de koto mani so mo pese mo ye demo and as a protest. Ye ne mo aka mo ye se mo pese mo fa. A police for said there be a hadie enye right ye ba ho kwan se mo fa. E da no duru ya mo se chinchina ha ne be fa. First of all, obi a wo no bibi koso wo man ni mo enye. Na wo ye o man bapa na wo pese ye de order e ba o man ni mo no. Also so our person the order ba no one kasa wundi order ye dey am so it tells us say the wo hwehwe no kra no one kasa kra onye discipline sebi when a catch us say wo ye protest ana demo a ye wo special place visa ha na yegina eye demo na be ma the hwehwe ne ye saka be ba cho emre bi atwam years back e wa America ana wi asimpo no na ye kala tuntum yi na brofo hu ye sese de ye moa enti se ura bass mu wo America bruchire na we tuntuma obi e hwe oti se de se bi abo bi na wura bass no to the extent say se we ni patuntum na ati akonwa so wo bass ana trem a broni ba o sori ma broni tenase it took one woman black woman and her friend Rosa the second name na me referee Rosa Park yes it took that woman alone and a mass ade no with time na sesa ye yan twituo yan kunipa okọ India eye Britain for na di India for so ntitititi bremu no na ukọ India enchene a eye commodity obi use na every day no se wo ye India ni a obeton chine ade se oto Britain ni ho na Britain fo nkwa na no mton enchene e wo India ye tie mamu amabedi yeso no ye enchene so magia boso eno so it took one man Mahatma eno no so stage protest eno mu di akira eno kwa no mo chiro mu nyina kogu mu te se de ekoso yi but later no omunya freedom e manyame adom sa amra na ebe free home a wo ye India ni a utumi ton chene ye had ye to ye nia George Floyd right America di no police no they see ye no almost the whole world obi akaseti ai e ma EPL kra na ye be bobola na ye de anidie emma sa de na see ye no ama enei emra bebre e koso wo America wo ye police di kra na sa ade na ye nili e de chinipa no ye twetwem wo other state binum said the bear enkonam so ma another chaos ensensi protest and the resource ba say wo ye protest na wo ankasa na wo the protest no wo ye protest na pese emra eye adwuma no unni mra so a then what are you trying to achieve
to ba say protest no ye
no protest na dey nka eye good but enipa na dey animu no they don't fit it.
They are not person more achieve here.
No, at the end they know a waste of energy because enko babia. Okay. Waste of time, energy need a kakao. She me send blame Ghana police wa. She say police for more to car aba baby a protest no koso. Hey, na Ghana police na any security na any somewhere o. Na mukaki. Na moja key esika num abra doors no ye open. Now what kind of security is this?
There be no mujina.
That be wrong. No, but it is very wrong. Here, car one. Say, opa car. No, don't say no. Me say, ye na say theft or chrono. Yibia. What park your car? Now we say, Gifty, opa,
police no jina ho.
Police ni jina ho. Eh, they no took in the journey obi anchi.
No jina ho.
No, maybe let me land. Gifty.
Wo dey
ye na ye video no.
Show video no.
Ye hwe tam aha eho ni o hwe.
Police for na wo.
Wo dey hwe ade hwe dey besi wo ha. Se all kono on police di bi ogina ho obi adwene nko no so enti okogina aka na nuke ono hwe nchen left and right eno hu say police ni bia mbɛ no eno call door no ho ni nyina na police ni bia dwene ma no so eno obi e door no ni nyina still no bia hu no na nka civilian ukobie police ka ukobie ni
Empress my condemn police for because omo ye adwuma so let me just say social ochim sana oyo na oyo police ni na pinche aba na wetu ka kidi asho betom no be apro na ayera ne
you do understand why owie na wa
see asema me ka Vida
to park car with just
Vida so Vida tie me so ko say
card ya wo park ya wo be
emergency necessary no what to kill asho betom I na want to hook you back
I don't know why you think certain things are normal kese ye ba hayi what the can buy why didn't you leave your car
security personnel
no
this is CIA because confirm kwa and there's no way make me
what can obi betima wia are you aware so uja kini yentimi police car no car no kra no betimi at free akobo
meba Vida
no money we bin kasa
what I say enti hono madiga na police won ya kakra meaning say security na omode maye no omo kra no efa bi no omo tosine wo security no ho car wo de aba ayi protest na say in case bibi mponi a ye be use no driver no SSR driver no kra nke che no so ye che ono so because driver ye de aban ajapade ahye wonsa say hweso maye no oba ya wasi Africa ni majaki no e wo car nani asi amobi abetu kindi adwane. Does it make sense? Say a police pistol and I say a two on fire can at that moment and then who police no afar and a roku nipa kabeka dey okay.
But how do you know? They are a protocol.
What's protocol? Police school.
They are a protocol.
Why don't you monitor? Who is monitoring?
Car na a towing car. Meboa. And a towing car no so. Protocol. We yendum no.
Na yendum na why I said and say obesi to it say car is safe.
Say nipa driving.
But
you have a point, but I think, sir, in my view, the police wanted the civilians to really do what they wanted to do. This gentleman took it to the extreme by going into a police vehicle and having the nerves to, take the car keys. I believe, sir, or no, he maybe no unknown BB. I think he was intoxicated because I wouldn't have expected a civilian to have the nerves to go into a police car and literally go and take the key. I think, sir, he was a little bit over the top. The individual, no. The police could have jumped on him and jammed it straight away, but I think they had special instructions, sir. Mamo attack you, because that would have turned left if the police had attacked the guy. And also in Quebec as a police for but in Kenya come and also in the DH and because
so that is what
I know on one obidi camera just to prove a point say a guy
you are assuming so this is what I'm saying. It's a video almost a replayer who said there were a lot of policemen around until there was no one police officer ne say oh you can't cry e be justice so anaki wani nti me mama ni nko ho asema make no I don't know the police for be run go the police for go na obi atumi akotu police car key police for kra e was say o mo ba number ka sorry to the state what they say e property o he can see no enyo mo dia it is for Ghana it is Fanisa otina mu no
towing car
Fanisa ha say obi
nipa na betena car ni mu
me pesa me chade he say obi e don no ena nko otina car ni mu ena start key no ena two car na ena obi gina nke betima Fanisa kunu me pacho me bo ana ebi ko nya driver nya license driver but the ekoso nti no watena car no hu say key na oh mama start na me o start here o mo gina bi anka prr na kom nyina nke betena car
nti na ususu senka o so omu two key
police for no sa police ni na car ne hye ne sa no wanye na dwuma yie.
Okay, so Empress, meet me like to Ebika say haja. You ever say nye nipa monim no ele kwa sare be say bi obi o wa adwumu yare
yes
and okopie
sir
key to any
yes
or two car
yes
so
that's what we are talking about.
Body them. So there's a reason why there's a reason why park a car who secure car.
Yeah.
and no police and I say no non-police.
Like
it's just common sense. It's your kind of me. I agree with him. Say why was the key even there?
Yes.
And don't say man cars an agency so. Most cars you're 10 key and you're 2 agencies so Baba 10 or 2. And that's what I saw him doing. Yes. There were so many police people there.
Now, sir, I also saw the video now. No muto car deal.
Debbie no care agency so.
Debbie,
no, they were about. They were about.
It is still that's what we see from. What's a towing car no? So we see from because at the end on the side he says.
Empress I don't know. Share.
Don't say.
So whoever is towing should have been in the car.
Whether the car, the engine was on or not.
It was just
the car has a driver.
That's the point.
Where was the driver at that moment?
We see from.
Where was the driver?
It was just
we see from air.
A mischief.
Other police for
a mischief. I said, "Who fear na I'm robber about fear baby." I was say, "Obi buy." I was say, "I don't want to punumuye." I'm robber. Action near mischief complete. Ebia police for na anyade. Ebia na nipa na team na ekoto car ebia. But adwene ba ni trim sisi etie. Me say na mkeke aduane nyina egu a. Obetimi agina wa hwe TV so say other na man restrict your chame from going to
also this is a best of all.
Make care you answer na when we say
try.
It doesn't make sense that we are police in we are under operation now we do muja. For what reason?
Police car.
Lots of provocation around. Me e jiji omo se nko be ye bibi. Nti no mo so mo sa omo person ko fo ne bebe. There was a lot of provocation.
Condemn action. But the question is asking is why did we have to leave the key?
What it
said. So
I don't know
because
Nipana de no and meaning who ya say or two key now did to me child is akoya the way ariana it did not occur but and they Susan say with Jackie no what you say and ebia na enyo no
e say asema ye kan ye nya na ese nkofo no want me stop galamsey
that be untimi
galamsey Empress that is the
focus na be ye eche na
yes
then you don't probably demonstration I say demonstration or moye no that day no couldn't have stopped Galamsey and
it's just to make a case.
It's to make a case. It's to make
it's a case na
omoye and is here discussing say you can watch him so we are still talking about Galamsey. That's the point. The SSS here now condemn because no it's not allowed but the point still remains that we are still talking about Galamsey. The point still remains even now that actually me say they are to remand they are also being agitated to also go and stop people from destroying their land. So their mission has been achieved.
Thank you.
I
achieve it there. Kaye honest.
Yeah, asema na Romeo kan just 1 minute. Esi etinase fi say Ghana Police Service. Security asema yemfa nye menye ma adwene se there be security yemfa sa de.
Also we need down.
Yes, me menye police ni. And I menye police administration, but my read you on laws on how it works. It may be George Bush by this country. Or by no more person mo dinner. Emma President Bush. So auditorium.
The entourage.
Yes. Then Mayor Bishop Duncan Williams, Mayor Bishop. Also ojina ho no ma, I say Yaba area, Yaba. Enti enkofo jina outside, o minimum Empress, minimum Romeo, minimum Wachame, you started the day home come asan Yaba inside. Then the American military. Eba no abeka Archbishop, say Archbishop go and sit down. The President of United States is about to sit down. When he sits down, nobody goes in, nobody comes out. Jamaica what I say? Security. So security and for Bibia and for San Oman and Fam. As a so we are cautious.
That's it.
Prevention. As some now can na me person ye dina mete na dasi. But which why wa condemn it yes mete na se. Jamaica what I say? Say ni kwa say odi ki ni si ani. Ko Bibia betimi esi. Yes. And what can say your security ni porous, a little bit porous. We need to understand it. COVID by no
bogus there.
No, say porous.
That's okay. If it's possible.
COVID by the first 2 cases was an Argentine and a Chinese woman beer no worry and then he suspect to say or media be real chromo Obeka story
yeah
and he quarantine omo obi aya quarantine omo na enu kwa so mo pia bonten and central for concern omo ka ko hese police boy gina obi ya quarantine omo so mo protect and central for concern omo ka ko hese nkofo no te say kwa ya say be ma so okoto aduane o eyi akramo aba
obi a quarantine
so that police what
the one is spread here no
woman aduane di yanko
wa also okoto so we need to be very careful and this bit and bit
prevention is always better
ebi na me set example that I shall one issue so obe blow head na off asa kwaye wa chi gwewi and you be kwaye say seven previous say a Taliban bi extremist bi na infiltrate ya say kwa ba be your person you ko and you be kwaye say so we need to be security conscious ade na o kan me na ya adwene baby ade ni see ya na so mo ye very careful you be kwaye say ujai key fence so sa if only so to ebe ye ya ujai say sisu dia somebody has to be there. Somebody has to be there. Yes, a back critical. You got failure. You got driver no fire. You can so go your place one next.
Now so what's the name?
No, you have to.
Me pacho answer na be come question. Adi Emra.
You say you be some question.
Emra Nana do power. Oka say he will put his presidency on the line. Say one timi and solve galamsey asemia. Adena aka 3 months. Ama yako election
yembisan
o je bisa na me busani adenti na ontumi nkase me hu se yensuo na ye milo enti obia amfa ne tusu mu from a free na ekopim January say obia amfa obi oye galamse bia nyai why be chill so bia be
say this week
because ye jaya adenti na ontumi enkasa osuro so kasa yento aba ema Baumiana. Adentina Nana who say ensuo ya ye say Nana untimin can be Nana can be
do something. Officer
Nana Wadaroma can be
officer can be between
or executive power. So bet me I can say a free ne a copy January 27th. Ma ubia nya galamse bio.
Ubia beja
both legal any illegal mining in ayem chai. Na yen san and constitute to another group ya proper stakeholder mapping ahemfo technical people engineers
your election year
ya we elect and American enti philosopher be say obi a many deeper we cheaper one hwe ya obema crash no we lead over the ashes say ya for politics ni election year any hwan anto so politics leadership yi nyina oba be run resources hu hia o wiase pa ne mframa ufiri wa na nsuo it is yensuo say ya tebe politics NPP NDC see omu approve so omu boa enyo do enya amamuo enya hwe eye political investment recuperation program PIRP enti yamfantu nchen MPP and DC yamfantu nchen nem politicize ade nem for do aye woma oman no en solve problem na ahuna ho den page na ye president na na so pe use executive instrument e dia end ade no copy say ye nyina be stakeholder mapping na ye nu yie
Kwame
me ni kwatete ni suo
2 months to the election can we say obi say baby edum nani ha wa give you up and you be there say catch
nani ha
ma me chori
no okasa wa manala dey won na see o
I don't man you so word ni I apologize but baby edu ni dey like wo bi apa
na say bia leader so ni ho
mimi wo book bi obi o ye galamsey or this country bi ade
me
will num the site nipa oye nipa o share site o man area ebi wo 4 ebi wo 5 ebi your politicians members of parliament, district chief executive, former police commanders, military for Kahubi.
Wow.
Reverend ministers. I'm telling you. The way that at the end of the
president, sorry, one day not saying why so it can work.
Yeah, or yeah, this what I say. You are banning mining now, you are banning Galam stop, Vanguard, whatever, why. Soldier for now, I small so go to Galamsias. Okay, yes, I have some more, but I call you. Yes, he has to say live FM. The report, the expose. So then you are Bob and you know brand. Oh no, no, yes, I won't call her say choir or to say. Ya choir or two galamse. I have put two galamse. Oh, China need be no I am fair. China need be no do call often. China need be no Kongo. Chinese need be I am for no. The district chief executives and the people sit on the internet and invited the Chinese people in. What do we do? See your ambassador. Your ambassador was China. China form my visa waiver. I didn't hear more visa waiver. I'm on about this country. On one side, the club you are banning on no bahasi. There a lot should go into the Galamsey. But say, Makoya expose bia. You did go for a fighting Galamsey here to or that's ya bro. Journalism. A global form one rush is a cool almost never cried on you. Now I did go to our channel. I yellow. Promo will be a minute to say, Monsieur,
chemicals.
But because of that, yeah, Jabu Galamsey first one. They were fighting us. Business. A better than your Tom The indigenous is also part of it.
They don't care about it.
Says all I win. Report. Medical report from Awin district. Ya won't corral money.
Jesus.
Ya won't corral the money night.
Because of insurance.
Because of the chemicals near five boy there company na Galamsey. But you see, who can fight the Empress? The digits not any Ahimfo can be. Police commanders can be. Military can be. Politicians can be. The opposition also can be.
Your code the money.
Minim. NDC near. No only site, only Galamsey site, and the Galamsey site no you know. MPP about power. It's your G the feeling himself. Your different is no ne. The MPP na catch and say, "Oh man, 1/3 of the land no susun di do. Yes, I will be blow alarm, and it's been given to him." And they are doing it. So the fight now I'm telling
we don't want it. Maybe omu too gold nankasa wamo omu te hono so no. So omu sujitu mu say okay, ye mpe wo ye kuro mu hono mo a. Minyi ni se nkofo ne be.
Yes, but ubako baby no. Oh, baby for Bejiatu. Say you start your expose and confession see demonstration. But baby for so Ajiatu. Baby for some place so cry. Yes, I no need oh. Ne kona dio bisa ho say drones no $3 million 7 previous na do dan kwaku fado na me body na aka asem keke e need bottom scout e ni da yesika jamaica acha say wo card a ye to vat wo koto adura ye to vat wo kasa phone so e to communication service tax ye de bitua youth employment for car ye tibia ye de koye saade no eni akoto drones 200 drones and say back cry say. But we are not able to identify where people are mining illegally. Why does it have to take? And your friend is say journalist.
Maybe omo ye but omo from TV so.
What's your name?
Omo ye. Underground.
Easy. So we need prayers.
We need prayers. We don't need prayers. We need action. There be prayers. We don't need prayers.
We need action. No, I think say you can't. Don't baby I hear.
I don't make sure. Na do work.
That be na dey no yen kan. Me you say ade ba kwa me dey me susu ni say ni book no. Nko me yen sanka. Na omo di wo mu no. Yen start here.
Wo ko yi for mu bi. Media general for master table but omukwa do mu rule
ti UTV so yen start mo bo na
ya won be koye next koka esiedu kweku esiedu koka ya granting bill omo bill na sika omoje was so ye $2,000 yeah and cedis so
and
no
cedis also me $2
$2,000 cedis 2k
and I came make you my yenhwe yo
2,000 Ghana cedis nyame adom Thursday oko court they reminded no 1 week oni ohima mercy say of illiterate say what threaten enti no oko a police for ho ekoka na asem chia police for no mu invite koka enti ya chi koka ti nyame adom ejano Romeo
minia
koka part 1 and 2
koka no hima mercy asem ewi ase ankasa no odwunu awonte ase o we dofo obi odofo na china na we otamfo ama wi ase na ankasa mutina no odwunu awonte ase obi ne yiri na tifie agware kama few years later no madana atamfo enemies ti ama woni nipa enama unhu ha wa ase unim se untumi mfa ugidi enhyenimo oyima mesi ni koka asem de mintimi nka na bebre ba de meka ne se ye da nyame asese ne ya guarantee ne bill na omumienu nyina no ba de me ya ne se saa no mamienu we ya asi no oyima mesi nyame adom tayila no koso kama afi we se omo kire se nipa kra ba pa mantimi ankobi ema insankyere ne susisi wo kama nyame nam tayila so ema yenu aba baako efafuro ama wawo ewo kroma nti mini se e program papa na ebewie tahila na aware asem age aboso ya ka aware de ni wi ya nche na koka so de bebom so mini se afiwe no de wa na anyo so betena tahila no so se asa kambu na hye no o man kwan me yanka tahila wase o free ha we kura ya wie koka de se ya mompa ya hwe bi fufo besensi
oh
dabi na se tahila no de this year no ye wie tahila ya kan wasem
se na wo body
dabi na se mi body ya discuss ti de pese mi chense ye be soro hima mercy se ya mema na botre se even third issue bi okra na o man nka dem no ntwa so na koka so ye be sere no sabufu ba emotions ba na ya hwe nsemo ya kan de e tro eno na trigger ohima e ma asem no kodusa omu nyina ye nua ye do mu mienu nyina nyamema asunwimra na yenko
ola
asemo I the amazing say amani be after say what them one week one day
say
1 week 1 day say the next day no Thursday no I'll call court because Strano Pacho
into Cotono
oh okay no share boxer shorts
no share
and a singlet
Ukomani Gianni
Pacho
oh that's good
and original bachi say no cells na che
okay
or more first minimum say hoye chamber
e fa na ko he no
Accra police Accra headquarters
hoye Accra Central Police Station but Oka Central na confusing go for I will say you Accra Central we say ka se be kwa Accra Central sa Accra Central no the police station and the share Accra Greater Accra Central Police Station
oh okay
it you know uko counterback na cell no say
oh allow my view
me ma me person what he has gone through
okay
to ujina counterback na ni ma hu nkofo no so omugumu sa kwan tia te say a obisa e no more kibikes nkitu abi o modidem na se muni e ma no mada form sa no madwomo to share street o timi se washroom bi ni si ono barrel si o ti ye kosra no ade so be gina dade nanim na wako counterback ona ne na kokasa ba wo meno because there's a chamber e wo mfimfin and so bench si o ti se no minim abra ye mo betra ne no makasa na ogina chi de oni ne ka bi obi ati police court but wo hwe ni penalties and the crack ref era ho
oh wow
Oshana or Sresri, or was so okay. But meaning the Michelle, this a boy in the car, what them with 7 days.
And easy.
I do be no.
What them with 7 days.
Na then I will see Ola. Ola is Ola Shannon ye. Man. But the thing is that dear Nedukoga Kotume, Akuma. Any idea I was say, yes, you are different. Akuma say, Ubia, you are then sure. Control a choir of fast so they reacted. Okay. Yeah, Akuma say, was Osini Panedo, counting I Juma for a longer period, more according to him, more written contract, also more a certain amount of money. No, and obey current one side crying I involve you usi cancel on farmer to Akuma now they cancel no so ejina asem ni bi so admi acho ya do kwa no ke betimi ama bail but sheda do call circuit court to say they a demonstrators no they say say na no you pese punish wa na do akọ circuit court one wow
na deny bail no akọ dem na punish you we are yes be pacho intra picture.
Hey,
yes,
Ola.
Showbiz myself.
Eh, na se picture ya shady.
Who is osre? On the nim jobi ai. Hwe na nim.
When yesterday where
smile. Unim go smile. Go ga Ezra. Na nim ai jobi. Ah. Shedi yo si just.
Smile.
Asi se onsre. Ya share se intra picture. Na yenye se dia asasumbie wo ho.
Coca na esre no hwe ade
Empress na minian no
to ba che say osu ana
Empress me na minian say wa anko police station thank you me so listen to me kabesu on me ya ne zega na abnamore and the koi
wow
Empress na say dey e chin no ba mi show so na ye ba be chin
oba wu show no so
and ye ba chin na me hu se nya me na ka say e mamu involve you la wa dey hu fa kire ha ko it your friend you go near cost one of from
wow
what you say but the whole thing is that a tome bia ye ya dia yenwe dachi say onu be ananti for 7 years you should know the person you should know the obet me any do want me honestly so me tis or chame kwame so be kumia
no
very serious because I know say he's not like that and the bia na said before them na can I want to meet you me bisa se nana dey na see me ne una ya adwuma na nipa ne se me dineka no okeka no baabi keka no baabi a ti mentimi anhia no mentimi anfrɛ say na me no 97 years who ran me the who ran me bedroom me bibia ntimi do ka bra ne hu komo na nhwe kwa be paso aka no ya mfi ene agya mai bufon koso na de akwa enyi ye wi ase koga bra ne ntwa picture ni akotwa
Ola
ni wi ya transfer asem say 23 October
anti
asena ye ba beti asem kro
wow anti asem ye yin free court
dabi
okay
ye dey call court ni ya report say wa threatening obi
okay
ena ye police force say omo pese ye dey tum na omo hwehwe asem ni ti asem na mu ade enyam bie so ti a punish no just like that because we cook oni obia so ntimi nka bi ma no onye superstar mate the manoisi
faida
Empress ejuma we aye ne de bia me ka say me fa emotions and the because ye betena nkofo ho nsem ne ye ka
it's true
it's me di watema na obi ote onche kra right me homa but se usi wadwen pise won fa emotions and attach to ejuma ye aye ya ye beka but ntimi affect you emotions bi na e ko ride cooker okoka ni ni kwan so ka no but meka say me di ohima mesi ho yawo me di ne ho yawo pa de kire say sebi nipa no ye wudi ni a enka won fa a whole brand like Tehila enhye nsa emane enride en control enwura marketing mu enkope sponsors enfambro enyina nim se de kokate nim se me bro ho kan ya ehenya keke ase chale meye say but deep down no owodo sonku bi e wa adwuma ne ho a wode boa ena adwuma ye boafo ye na open investors wa nwuma adwuma yi mu a ube chin the gospel kwa na ya na ya because we wie no so for no de nyame nhira o agya kwan
eso
investors we be bia ye ka ye sese obi wo sika kakra bia ofan hye adwuma nim sinifo timi wo ho mo pefie kra kotwa sini wo mkra yes ye fam fie mawo na set a okona kwakoye problem nti said ye boafo ho ye nana wenye obi a watu ne ho asi wo so many years enam echi koka wo bag bi hu ne ho na bag ne sen ho ne na ase prapa onam mu ko sponsors a hu bedwiriw ena obi a dedicating a life to home brand and as a craft bi na awiye no say you disappointing na etimi hye ne ma ne keka ensem bi sei ne esa ye me ye eche ni say wo hema wo gitu mu sese bi e ka ne wo ho de ne kampa ena wo fa asa kwan ni so aka chen sika na ye ready nti omra no mbeje obaye a police di ni mu kwan ya so ni mu enti asema esi a ebetimi di ano aka atoto ama na ye yie no edi nti na wo se wo wanim na ko involve police ama ye che abrantie egu nanim asesa
o so wa threaten
wo feel threatened but wo gitum so say wo de ne ka ne e ko fa threat ni ban no so ye ekai ba wa gye atum say sika na ye ready bra na beje se wo ma no mo ye oyodium china no odin obekun no bisa ho se filita ma se me bo mu dodo sen e na afa bag echinchi nnwuma so e ko sponsors dia bro de ha adwen ni se sisi ano obi e ben no be ye adwuma ehun kakra bebem because oko ken na no tra ne pe wan hwe ya be me yakochina tum and o compare banana time a koka wo so ko sponsors ba any nansen ade banana who shout mu sponsors na egu ase na short it tells you say abrantie no or impact bi wo brand so brand na wugidi ya kotena TV so ka se nyame na de ne ba wa kwan mu no it asem we so sen 8500 so sen ya nti wo maye chi abrantie ya asem ne egusu ye ka enti dem pese me ka kire ne se me di ne ho ya aside se wo ye nyame adwuma na abadaye kakra ye de ewo mbu e wo se wo nya abadaye kakra mani pe wa so abona baso pen se si ya otwiri mu hwan na ne wo kochia ko sponsors biem akwakoye adwuma no o mato abasako mu busan se o chine busuma ne biem a obetimi akwa na
tipa so smako kakoka nko
en kan ni hu be ye nyina mama
okwa ka dia me de be ye no ko be nu no
en chese
omunya akayo hwe picture no
me hu picture no eni manyinya
full picture
ba me pese me bisa ne se de abranti de ne ho to ho no anya bi omo ye o chene no omumu sen ene betimi sacrifice the same way abranti wanya de say open threats e baaye but se wonim kuka e henya but onu police so de on tisa henya na se what ma say enti ne ka say emotions no it me ya twa bom ya enkame
because me say me do cannot be henya ba me didi adew
what ma say won enti say otimide the whole brand e share nsa na senka oto ne boase kakra say no asem na egusu okot se ko ba say threat de emu odu enti ye lock abrante na sika e kana ode no wo me ya lock no na ne mane na busuafo wo fie wo di sika na komo mo se omunji Indiana.
Oh.
How is that going to go? Because you see na koye aban no against into wono wasem ni mu biem and threat to the idea emu odu na wansa anye ne call mpo asan ye text ya na me kasa adwuma wo ya text dey adanse kese a eda honom ekobasi ejeliko kasisi a wani beje o hema now the sikara komabusianfo no so mo ntansimfa emfa ndi areho ana eya ye nto ye bukakra na boafo ho
menyini so hema heti
boafo ho ye na e wo sa adwuma ye
menyini so heti no ebia no pese omo recons usu bani di
attack
be
say de na me kasa na by the etwitwa ma no na me fi say by the prepreyo ba ne kasa e mu kire say on prepreyo
kawasemena
no say yes because we see obi atro prepreyo say balance say bibia be ko obi atro koka ye nua me nka say de ohema ye no mani age ana say bia no but by the what way unim de wo mitimo se see se bibini na me send no message say vida se wanye careful a de beto no ompe
ma condemn you.
Yeah.
Me condemn me.
Yes.
Asem.
That be ba wo say.
Me condemn you.
Ba me we on say.
Asem na me
kasa na wa ma land ya on ti the person kire. Me trust asem na ma wa na se u ready a na ka se oh Romeo de minim no. Romeo de ni hu ye hu ntimi nya me bone. Ba wonim de wo metim. Nipa bi adam kakra won ho. Se a trigger won. Wonim de metimi aye. Yeah. Enti una bia o fan say a light. But him mercy in fan a light.
Eno suti na di edia o cha me kwa me wa ha.
Good. Enti me person
experts.
The reason me person trust say because wo o se wadi ne ho yawa. Me susu ma di ho yawa because emfa wo ho enti na wo di ne ho yawa. E bia nka ye wa nka won so be ye
dey. O ma twa basako mo gina ho.
Eno de nka me.
Say na picture ni so.
Enti no na me be say me kire vida say men ka say wadi ne ho ya because enye wa
pacho me di me opinion buy you
no so do dey buy brother yanko landing we okay we okay
me okay pa me okay so pacho
would me be
no yeti ya
now we have make us obam
open
putting right
hey
pacho ziga
Empress me kai say last week Wednesday there be entertainment to need FM enti ye point no normally say man fa kama ana cook and kwesime
eye cook ya chini
ne kwesime enti den ye see form no say o and there me ntimi kwesi o na me kwa denta kwaku ya well what I'm saying enti ye see form no cook and ne di animu na me di nachi I would say, if we need FM, let's say we see from her, maybe a chairman general in the office. We see from we are. We do cap no corridor no doors you two. IDP outside. Bakoko outside. Straight security for no. Na bakosu reception why stand away. So what happened is that me we say koka do on ana was sand the chief fast. It na madwe me say we bibi osoro. Wana me say na kwakwo bi ekofi okwai. Ano aso me basisi a no di mi kekekeke eti memi bie reception hodian mi wura mu no ana mu hu se ohima mercy ne Uncle Soku me ofa so Christopher ene one guy I don't know him facially I haven't met him before ena Halifax omo free ayi side hod mo ba hell ayi okay FM side over eti meme ne ayi be shia ohima shia o middle of reception and was me nia bema and let say and I'm so eye de make what say eti edi ye ka me kwa na pese me busa na asem bi eti me yes me busa na se na ne nante ni hwu as obi a ne bu afu so satam na me nim de na ekoso say me say satam ni na e say police ne ayi kura wa around ewo building for sure me need for sure but
said yeah
me visualize the way it did happen one me sure say at that time no police were around
yeah they lay ambush
eti koka was smart e me so ohun ena eti na ka kire me say o ba no eti me so yusu say efia ha minim say doors be wa say for security reason me so mo fan chebe but koka ni one of the exit doors do firm yes eti me call office no officer bese 3 hours time ena me bra Adam chochomi mensa efre me say ziga unu di aba na me say ade ya chikuka na me say why ya chikuka sese wasi ya chikuka na me say ana ohana so ohima masi am ya chikuka na me say to ka sa na agya no say me fre koka na me bisa na me confirm ko bia mi say me nenam te ka sa na me so okay ene me fre koka sa wan fa later na koka de number bi fre me say wa confirm a chem say ya chem de be kwata say oh no say me de biara me ko sales ho na ukọ ho na wani antata bisu a na seven previous won niti mama nipa they said the kwaku kan wasn't easy wani better than so not because of say kokanya bema but uhwe baby akoka nam baby o free oh nese okokan seven previous obi a wadi awu ade na to remand na koka kan ho na uhwe baby akoka te no amoa no ho she boxer shorts e wo jail na wo gina ho na ehosum na u draw it your body kranche obi hwel ansa no waba na one na kasa na awerho ahye kraba. Let me tell you something. Hwe your friend say de na yi no bibi atwatwa we say ye de akọ 23rd ne de eye day a on person mo discourage asem because threats are na you didn't them ye be kwata say ye yi omo na no omo hage koka no ohema hage and omo di nkomo then the coca said ohema said I'm sorry. Coca said I'm sorry.
So
that kind yes I be ending. But let me say this. I jotted something. I don't trust my memory. So let me say this. Check. Dear course. So for penny here. Me share the sermon be e be an on your way. Na me kwada me so preach sir. Because me I'm an aspiring pastor. So preaching be I pay attention to it. Me share the preaching be on YouTube. Na oye Bible expose for Ahithophel and David and Absalom. And watch the orchestration agenda na Ahithophel person where then you become a king of Israel. It me share and say, wow, this is expose. So I decided to research. Then I realized that out of pain and Ahithophel defeated David. Pain. So for Pedicua can say pain. Yow uko dagomba can birim yow and a man Ahithophel. Because Ahithophel 3 charges and another David and you could say Ahithophel conspiracy. So I'm here kulura one confession murder and adultery. But he was not able to defeat Ahithophel. David. Why? Pain. Onia kuma the master pain. One manage assembly as a Christian at that time. If you know human mercy, nobody in this country likes human mercy than me. Not even the people that follow him. Not even Coca. The day human mercy was given the order of voter by President Kufuor, when people started criticizing, I stood on radio way back in 2007, 2008. I stood on radio. I defended human mercy. That time I'm Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Up to now, me de no nyom obaya kese. I am a caller tune. Me papa say no me frewa na ayi bibi kasa kire me say obaya kese am pampa so nyame adom me kese. Me nya kese say me kese. Ba me ye kese. Dia me kan wacha say. Etimi compare sa obaya kese de ba me papa. Etimi so me frɛ no a na etisa. The day President Kufuor had an accident. And okay, as a President Kufuor had an accident. And if I could say on fie, no what to what MPs they can worship. And no man na elbow background. Me wo maintenance that ayo human mercy. And I love the girl.
The woman.
Yeah, the woman. Sorry. Me penna some get.
That's on your get. And you don't use some. What's on your get?
But 100 case we 100 to say Ahithophel. Ko kanya de the credit e bakope. You cannot threat somebody. Ko kanya de we can Ghana your Criminal Offences Act na Criminal Code in section 724 or say threat to harm. What harm? What threat to obi so be harm na? It's against the law. Then the following section 75 threat to death. And to ko kanya de. But human mercy could have managed this issue, could have micromanaged this issue and came to this level. Just my make any. And you be the coca bibi, a mat the end by. And then a coca the end by the by. Coca, echo sponsors at the more human mercy. Then you who yan say, Coca catahila, I fear yet a hila coca and cahu. Ye nama. Or human to say coca could be the tiano. Bible say or don't want chada. What a general kana or him mercy. You should have called Coca Coca a day now, yes, sir. I don't know what can say when what good and was what's Siano. But would you show me Bible train, sir, as a Christ life? Would you show me and what acting weird? When you cook it's a bayania. Jamaican what you say? A bayania. What or human mercy should have known is the devil put what you hate into what you love. The old pepper the devil or the devil you hate into what you love. It be a coca. Send your water radio so can say coca is a God sent human being to your life to revive the healer for you. You should have known say the devil is in operation. When somebody may be wrong, adie bi abe inevitable usiesie nyi. So if you have a very good spirituality, you should be able to know that. Next time ko freno, one freno. Eti koka de yaw and the kudi sa bone no make sa bone wa koso anyade. And ye na ko jail. That's fine. What down 2 days no. The day prayer trial conference. Say you delay case no because Mr. Okra take call. I called him. Your platform, you catch Mr. Kwesi Ajiman. They were all working for Coca said to be released. So when they went to the police station, there was a pre-trial conference in the UBFF pre-trial conference. And one year ma e be a bisa say the boss you person dey be court na o differ and access no man. Then the yesi Coca mpacho and the Coca so mpacho. Na Coca so mpacho. But Coca was doing that act of pain. Onusu timi managing the pain.
No, the entire castle on patron was he didn't know.
No, adia na waye. Ya make what say. We say minimum dia maye ntie se me patron. And what na yesade no ko jail. Let me tell you something. When Human Mercy got it wrong again at that time. That na ko kadamu 2 days. Na sen ko kase. Enuanom. Mini abema no. So ase wonum de waye on pa mechewa eye.
Ye ntwa so.
Odo to ntwa da. Mu ntwa so. I discontinue the case. The police for mama na sign bond so be to anyama because I mean I support Human Mercy so ko ye case because unum or your bar 7 previous say oniku dia make what say onu quantity onu ko threat oni bebe bia protect and say bibi to no a wa ante bibi to no a ya ne beba betena ha ya ne asaka say ade na threat one call for my police
act ne ye ne free
normal but one manage
ebroso
so one manage asem ni ye. So who ko so baby na ko kada ma madam we di better time so
say no na wo ka se ko kaso anya hadi
ana make yes
it is say about three nya manage wo mo
obi funkum ayem fumya
sa na me pesa me kire je make na wa cha say eti ti say na make no
ene atwo no do so
I say trouble
na make no me senka Human Mercy e manage asem because one you have a brand you have a huge brand
very big brand.
Next time nipa nu omu ye aduma o be show mienu je make na wa cha say na ma make we fanchiro hima. Let me tell you something. Omo ana omo ye ni yodio. Ko cheno ye say ko yese. They were not after Coca. They were after the dream of Human Mercy and his purpose.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Because Ebia where Human Mercy ni Coca aircon, they don't like it. The devil is faithful to the extent that you see some way maneuver near penetrating kofu to convince you to whisper into your ears. No akwakwaya adebia ende. They were not after her. Then a friend say Joseph. No. They did not arrest Joseph. Yan told Joseph. Joseph. They were killing his dreams. Also for Panini Bakacho. And the dreams, the purpose. Koka na be revival tahila. Koka na ma dia ni ko say why bonne. Koka ye bibi de tiame. But as a Christ life, as a semi who say ade na me ye no me wo gospel arena radio secular achame fache radio secular as a see among the media kind because listen obi on gospel artist biado you are aspiring woman of God our man of God and we tina one gospel start say man study them obi who study the gospel of this country obi no to gospel ya was aspiring from Seteduma se kwa youth kwa to Professor Kofi Abraham. Eba, listen, Reverend Yaps, Reverend Mensa Bunsu, Reverend Michael Osebunsu, Reverend Jesse Jones, Reverend Mensa Bunsu, Reverend Michael Osebunsu, Reverend Esther Nyameche, Reverend. And even the daughters of Glory Jesus Monet, they married your friends.
And I say,
I suffer. They were aspiring. I know Papa Christian so about they make what I say. No, I'm not sad enough to say. Our job is to say, you use the music to trumpet the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. It will be a piano, and so we say, oh, my, the decline. Or him, I may say, I need the credit. Coca, the bonnet. We are not ruling that. But, baby, your manager, I didn't call her, Emma, Coca, called them 1 week. Who not dear mammy, I'm so slow. What's that? Or your bar. Coca, meaning, sir, Empress, they won't defend you or him. Oh, me defend you. What defending me? I don't know. Me, deputy. Me, I'm not saying, sir, or you made the fool. But me just say, one manager, assembly. Okay. Because you can't baby and not Coca da. Nay, I put some. Say judge bia na judge bi okuma se fe na amoyati non tolerating nonsense aka koka issue your maso apa e na ka akoshi amoyati caliber e na ye na pa kodam bia 18 months ko hima meso ada obetimi ada otimi na ka bi ko otimi pie ko betimi suo dia be ko atase ye ba sa ade no endi animu kai na bibia si a yantu ya boase me I wish say akasa issue e be solve ama at a point on be sabe ya dwuma bi come ni beche papa it is possible yes I don't know no the same we make sure papa me dream say sa train of thought e kan ho bi no my guy na abo ko oh my guy na abo nyina because of your katasumu emu aso odipa da sani ebie na no threaten obi say obi prano so obi kunu na nipa kro ne ye mo ahye no no dia ko police station 2 days later ya chill ya busa wo say asema ye kan wugina hen wa asem ho wo si unim adekro nti a ye de ababe gina ha say ye jawo after 2 days ma wo kwa e de ben na kire say etirimu pa ebi a wabọ no won konko execute me pa mo chew mo ma yen fa no kre na de da senka it is or apologize ya after 2 days I think when the 6 days and come say one draw evidence say me prawa senka police a mechi no brebra ma kamane ma intimisrem miensi kira asem nani ne anya say ye sa ho no efisa asem wan kasa de epo ewo mu ne say obufu abrebrew asem ewo no obufu abrebrew enkotra asem a da che be me abeso mu me dream say senior wo kan asemi say wo mom na wo ha ohima mercy efi say ohima mercy nye boni bia obi hunehuna no e no de akomrem wa ade wa ye na ba wo papa na ohunra ne ye ne former bestie e ho ne hunu wo fa ni me kazi o mo ana ne enkwala ne da no eti minim koka minim sa adwumboni ni tirim minim no personally. But the person chain say at the point or no confess say me proud no e ho na mni o na mni ni aba na tirim na minim how senka wa fanko police station e na ka asem si yanke nyina e betena aka se wagimi onim nyansa e na o threaten ade na one fanko police what I say enti media me dwen say yenyai de ye no say obi bie na no aka cho so obi proud because one we be create precedents wa ha say ochina uyo kristo ni no be threatening so be ku an obe prawa sama nyame na oku kwakoku no o de wada say be di ka say beba asa why huye ana sigina ya say uti mame hu be bi ugina kwa be say my young baby I ujina I said threat to harm back am we me save that kwa mesro make I said threat to harm here and I saw him mercy ankoye reporter a case that is a BBC ya be say betimi aka ne say no but a good level bi no na sen ka bia ya na say 2 days later omo frɛ no busa no so oni ma de konti ote ho it is no hu ma ya ye ja se say no ya plan yes san ka say papa no say my relationship relationship na after 7 days in bacho what has changed enti me ni susu ye say after 7 days na say wa twe na so say no say we apologize dia onya menka
me pacho me
say we na no ka say me sorry.
Yes, say the
me pacho me say be so. Wa betro me ba wo. Koka betro wo ni page.
Yeah.
Enti koka abetro no. Enu che say asem na okan no o tumi nye.
There be say sisi the whole world.
No, but the otro yen kono
say sa enkita hudi akoso wo ntem. Eti asem to ohima obi ani baabi a ye beko. What asenti ene bi nso asisi a watwere. Wanya nu ho se wanka say yi afei de
eti me pacho wo. Ka se wo man ka say na sisi a friendship na say.
There be a friendship na de sisi a say wo kan say you know ye kama pa. But wo kan say me ya. It will take some time. Ebi a instant. Ebi so ebe take time ansa na ehili. Eti esese ye nyina ye tu anamon. Ho na kamede me next asem ne ko. Say enche bia by November next year. My practical say we. Ye be create mediation any arbitration office. Ama entertainers ne media ne culture practitioners. Say de be ya say asem bi say ba ye bet media fa mediation na sansem we ensi. Nemum mianhwe kasa yi
we DR na wa ye nti
wadaroma patcho wan enti e be create a mediation arbitration office fe
next year
next year now we constitution ADR it doesn't make you a practitioner as we are apprenticeship e follow kwan bia ansa practical ansana what may be office nti ye be ye ne abomodin a se bia NGO kra you find a way to fund it. Not some of these and sema fa.
Instead of say beko
entertainment court.
Sana. That yetimi a solve problem.
Nice. It's not a problem. Come to me a solve. Okay.
Okay. The patch of my correction. Penny be a text me was say may use the word jail, but a jail. Police custody. And correct.
Okay.
I made a mistake.
Yes. Oh, okay.
But my general question be yes, we are the intino. I want to ask everybody.
One be you.
No, send me
okay,
because I hear national television. Assuming say my threaten Ola say be a mayo bibi. Now I'm a police for but me invite me. My patcho. Later say bibi wa. Can they still come back to me say yes. So I'm confused. I'm say my threaten. No, I'm a police abam me invite me and I'm a call behind bars and I hear the assembly and my patch was a man can you call few months later bibi atu. Can they still come back to me? So maybe what threaten
one of the early suspects.
Okay, so what I've seen suspects. In similar situations in here, nipa no threat me na ma threaten. So what report to me? Your mommy signed the bond. What you say? This is what I have witnessed 2 times. The many partners signing bond say BB two nip as Messia. Your baby son. What you say? But in your case, a train a BB two. Say police you share him at war him. That time na Messi now war him.
Okay.
That's what I say. So it's not automatic. Say BB two. No say you know yeah. But we are calling myself. No, this is similar. Maybe a cook a threat, but I don't know which one of us knows that the particular threat or issue here. Because I hear people say
wadility. Okay, say so him am be chere bibi mo a. Your true bibi sabi.
So my shisha, I'm not seeing say what try this meku mebodia metwa. Nobody has been able to point it out. But what has been said say one farmer me
evidence ebi evidence on him at the coin maybe any no go social media
evidence on the coin
my
friend on tour so it still amounts to a certain level of threat but there can I say look before that threat there was an issue so Odemeka couldn't we have solved it couldn't we at the end of the day when he languished in police custody you still agree with Odemeka so why I didn't know what now man as I say
enye e kanu no de call police
or the threatening
committee and threatening the ban na e can dine the eba utie
ola
Empress de meka Empress udimiko Empress in me dey akotu kwame ni kwame Empress de meka mpacho boanam nyim sika ango sihwe what do you want me to do
say a software program watch
software
fakokot
dog program watch Thank you be come we but software anti-person.
Yentwa ewe ni mo.
No software impacha ye be ko. Se wo me no mo na wa ha.
You go take forgiveness.
Software who bibi count. And I see him call us.
Well, I was asking Vida said what actually went on. I don't really know into details
Good.
what happened, and
Okay.
that's what you don't know. You can't say anything that will take you out of context.
Of course.
However, I'll interpret it from a Christian's point of view.
Okay. My training being kakra.
I've had scenarios in Krofobi area me.
Okay.
Na papa bi si dan mame. Now I think say he took my kindness for
Your weakness.
my weakness. Owia me a lot of money. Now Stella me did it was very interesting. Na me penasem. To me catching say me penasem. Me don into me chinin too. But me jana manyame. That's how I dealt with it. I mean, that was an arrestable a year on cherry in free. But to say you know Ola describing of me share there were these custodies no hot here. I just had to leave it and leave time to deal with him. So see I met me aboniding because and also me dealing with no maybe me te so dia here microphone I'll call no as on software na ye juma obe preach obe no so nya mini pasa or we brisa do your tonton or call software then no wajo or no aton ma we san or the microphone who abroche pa no de yo or we bri or tonton yeah but I didn't put him in there because I built a certain relationship with him and I just couldn't see that. So I think in that context, maybe the love of Christ could have come in. Penyin bi wa nanka ma contact penyin say threat way I don't see it lightly. Make media call police. Let him retract this. Na penyin ne nipa nakasa. Say retract it because ebia also bit me ma threat. No name how severe that thing is, and based on the relationship they've had before, since you're more coca that much or based on that, no, not penny be my warning. If the guy is still adamant and he's still doing it, then you take it further. So I would have said it could have been dealt with better, rather than 7 days of somebody you've been very close to end up in jail stay. Then also as one moment tuntum crying and bibi and it was just way it could have been dealt better, but I think we live to learn, and that picture shows that they've resolved it, so I wish everyone well.
Amen.
Wow. Okay, so you say about Ghana, you interviews is a say their pressure ne kon share na koda ye ne wo hono share na fede churches to. I want to ask, is it a new thing of promoting your new song?
Promoting my new songs?
Yes.
In the church?
Yes. Because ye sir. So for you say you say Sunday I am coming to your church. One young gospel musicians say Ghana, it's not common.
Right.
So sorry say so I want to know say who strategy out there about.
Oh no. So I think people think Sonny Badu is so expensive. Sonny Badu is so it's still and all of that. But I'm very relationship based. Okay. When I come to Ghana, number one, I want to experience the Ghanaian churches. It's fun. It's so powerful, and it's always a privilege. You know, I don't put no charges. I don't charge nothing. I just go. The pastors do bless me though. I mean, out of respect, I'll be honest. I mean, out of respect. The check team. Yeah, I love that. But I've never gone and said me charge you, say me, but no, I don't do that. Me rao. Yeah. And then I sit down and they say, some of them would say, you can't come and not bless us. Imagine mato.
No what?
Simple as that. And then I go home.
So you sing your new song?
if I feel like there are places I've been, I didn't do that. I just sang different songs or whatever. But the new one is more youthful, right? So if you me cultures never say youth no doso, then I do it there, right? But okay, baby, so almost more matured people now they are shifting for baby for but not because I want to do this. I want to promote the Independence Square concert, and yes, I will do that and announce that, but not because I wait. And I enjoy it. They bless me. They take care of me.
So you are enjoying?
It's fun. I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now we say me sanzo ebisa me who documentary bia. It's a viral. I saw you now okasana o maye what really happened. Time I obey a program or main concert na way, and then o share o nine, like say you really went through a lot for you to come on stage, and you feel say your effort and the love and the passion you have for your job and God ubejinemu and still no say and for eka dia womu pe. Do you think say the video now what they buy no will let people know, would it even satisfy them? The video that you brought. As I say, I'm not sure.
Satisfaction is a bit of a, I don't know how to answer satisfaction for them, but maybe they would understand.
Confirm almost say, okay, really, upray.
The interesting thing is about fun to confirm to anybody. It's part of my journey to healing. Because now, one and nampa buani bi amoshano. Mean to me shebio.
I hear about saying.
No, mean to me. I can't. I gave all my slippers away because number one, I felt a bit embarrassed. So I have 3 toes left.
3 toes.
Yeah.
Embrace it.
They couldn't put it back. But now I want to embrace it. It's part of my journey now. So talking about it, I didn't really care about who was going to watch it. It's part of my healing. I'm with Chaco.
Okay.
So it's part of my healing process. It's part of my story. I believe so God made it happen for a reason.
Wow.
Intimation say, yeah, I'm thankful for life.
Inti say now
yeah.
To the right or left?
Say neti.
I think that maybe an illusion, but I think the bones are growing now. It's maybe it's illusion, but yeah.
Wow.
They couldn't put it back.
Now go US and went to me and who said
there was nothing anybody could do. And let me commend Ghanaian doctors.
Okay.
They did excellent. Okay. I was very satisfied with what they did. We went thoroughly. We went over everything. The surgery was done at Leicester. They came from Kolebu. They were very professional. They gave me all the options. The first one is either skin grafting, or second one is yembubu bono. Na yenkata so.
Me pacho, me pese me bisabi. E dey ne to me cause ma ubon. E to me buma like ututos ninya you can lose it.
Wow, staircase na na wo ho no. E baso.
Okay. E fie ho no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me tia first one no so no. E na me patricia. Aha.
We.
Me pacho. One the ho bubu no. Yeah. Instead say me tibe bofom no. Me landi wo me shoulder so. Say and a 9 o'clock far.
I didn't know.
The patch, of course, you say, so my team had to come back to look for the tools. And I'm the share ice mo. Me drew hospital, no, I didn't know say it was gone. Me and my auntie called me, drew her. They started, and I'm saying, tools now, kind of, and I'm saying, tubing.
Into what?
No, I knew something bad had happened. But I didn't know say it was this serious. So I'm on a doctor and they say, no, toes not come on here. So I'm doing phone lights in the bedroom. And they found it, put it in ice, and then came back. And it was a back and forth. That moment, that 30 minutes back and forth was the most, it was like 10 hours. The doctors wanted to find out if they could do it. We will not much a picture. No more Sendiako Kolebu. They wanted to see if, and I believe, sir, being a Sonny Badu, not that I'm special, they would have done everything to save it. I believe. So when the doctor called me and said, we can't put it back, because they're crushed amputation. But this is what we're going to do. You have two options. You be try skin grafting, you be try skin. Then there are two bones so I can. And I say baby bones so in a level. The question I asked them was which one is quicker?
Because of event in it.
And I'm say I'm not cancelling the concert. I want one that I'm going to be able to play football with my sons, and I can walk on stage. And I'm say breaking the bones sooner quicker. And I'm say mumbubu. So I called my wife. Yeah, I called my wife and I told them, said, this is what we got to do. On the she almost passed out. But I was so calm on the phone when I called her on video because I didn't want her, she was pregnant. So I didn't want her to panic. So I said to me, bracket 280. I was smiling. No, she on shit. To me, they said, oh. She literally passed out. At that time, I didn't call my parents because I didn't want them to panic. And yes, here I can handle myself. So I told them they asked me if I wanted to sleep. And I'm saying, no, I want to watch it. So they should numb the injury. So I'm going to I actually prayed with them before they started. And whilst they were doing it, I was watching. So I screamed.
Okay.
I screamed.
Okay.
Man. But I was determined to finish that concert. So I think it was about 20 stitches. We prayed. I prayed with them. I thanked all of them, took selfies with them. And then I was preaching at 2 different places on the Sunday morning, Trinity Baptist and Church Rotema. I didn't cancel it.
Okay.
I could preach here 2 hours each.
We were
in a rehearsals. In fact, when we got home, I went back to that staircase and I walked. They said I
wanted that faith to solve the call. Sorry.
It's just mental strength. You know, saying my voice. Name in India. I'm still gonna work.
And unti pains, I don't
want to talk about the pain. Even if I described it, you wouldn't be able to feel it. I'm telling you.
So then, why do you sacrifice your health?
Because I was here on an assignment. It wasn't my health. In Yaberry, doctors now also I was on antibiotics. I was taking painkiller every 4 hours. My mom, everybody was making sure to me okay. And I told them I'm not canceling. The only thing I could not do was go to churches like we used to do to visit because I like to move and I know BTL now. So that one we canceled, but I never canceled any radio interview. I was even here on UTV. Not sure. And what I realized was most radio stations are more upstairs, right? So we have to climb. That's where my body got departure. So now do the mathematics. Arnold was carrying me. Shaibu 3 months ago. They were all carrying me. You know the crutches. I had to learn how to. Man, it was. So
why people not enkofo can want some? So obwa o chantro o settings. I should say my formats. Google decode. I didn't know one fan chair woman say this is what I'm going to do.
I didn't know what settings was. TV back up your move settings award goes to Sonny Badu.
Other station.
So my friend, my boss Patrick me say DNA settings. Yes, you'll be faking your money.
So what she said,
I have no idea what that was. If I had shown the injury during that time, in Grand Arena,
okay.
Numbers no. It was too much. They had to get some people back home.
Okay.
Imagine, I'm still doing the concert. People who would come because they feel bad. People who are happy that Sonny's alive. In Kayankoho. And number 2, I did not want the injury to be the attention. So, if you're on a mission, finish it and get out of there. Now, I was okay till, and I had to go to New York to preach because my team had collected deposits. And
deposits.
Deposit. They had collected deposit from a church in New York. Into a church and say, wepra. Untimi be also go straight to Atlanta. And microphone say, "Oh, the refund back nje." Yehiano. So because I had given my word, I had to go alone.
Again.
Yes, and I went alone without a team. That was the first time I sat on a wheelchair.
Oh.
From here, Accra to London, from London to New York, from New York to that was when I got very emotional. Like, Kai, this is my new life now, and I haven't spoken about the trauma on my children. They were all traumatized. They were crying. Me baba couldn't just say, I didn't know could staircase. So the kids, it took them time before me baba did okofa second called the kuchane nine. Or person the 9 years and the papa dear. Yeah. But I thank God for life. That's why I was able to dance.
And it was an attack.
If we want to go into a spiritual aspect, because this show is not a religious show, so I cannot use certain terms. But if we want to divert to spirituality, then there's an element of attack in there. But then, who sent me a ding, I didn't go down. I don't go down easily like that, Debbie. And I stood there. In Tomo, as soon as I done the cars were fakey.
Because now you're more.
But I think that's the zeal of a lion. You know, you just don't go down easily like that. Inti omo no mo be me there. The news say that night was just 20%. Yeah, I was on stage for 3 hours. Yeah, it was just 20%.
20%.
Yeah. And for this year, we didn't numb the foot. Man for painkiller because I was fasting the whole day. Until I went dry. And they didn't know I was going to put my crutches down. I told them, I was going to hold on to the crutches. But then, Shaibu said, and I knew none of them could stop me because I'm on stage. I'll tell them, get back. So, I did crutches. And I did what I needed to do for 3 hours.
So, settings award no more mine. How?
I was not bothered, trust me. I don't really care. When you know you're holding on to the truth, right? Who looks stupid later on? Do you understand? When you know what you have, right? You just keep quiet until it's time to show it. Now I've seen a lot of apologies. And Madame Fusofubi from Canada called another pastor who had asked him to call me, and he literally said, Pacho Fachemi. I'm like, don't worry about it, it's okay. But when you know, say, what you're doing is the truth, you really don't need to defend yourself. Time tells, and at the right time, I did that.
So this year, concert members? Rhythms
of Africa, yeah.
This year, way, because last year, me sure say the same place.
No, we can't go to the Basho de Bianco. We wanted to do the Accra Sports Stadium, but they told me they were having issues with the field, and they were doing all they can to perhaps release that stadium, fix that stadium to get it ready for the Black Stars. Instead, say baby for Accra Sports Stadium, that's where they want to try and use. I respected that because I'm a lover of Ghana football, and then we opted for Independence Square.
So this year, Independence Square.
But interestingly, the date we got for Independence Square was the exact date I had my accident last year.
Oh no!
November 29th.
Oh no!
Yeah. So we wanted 1st December for the Independence Square, and then the first say, November 29th. And I'm saying, hold on, I want that date because it's a Thanksgiving service for me. I fear yeah. So I think God is up to something, and we intertwining it with the election. We know it's going to be very, very highly spiritual.
Highly spiritual. This year, are we still going to take it?
The patrol free.
Free.
The patrol for the first time.
For the first time.
Yeah, we want over 30,000 people to come.
So why free this time around? Is it because they are film now as see that day you just want to
the motive of this one year election if that's the motive, why am I charging for that reason? I want all Ghanaians to come together, all politicians to come there. I'm going to throw that challenge at them.
Beba.
They will. Oh yeah, everybody, every me patro butterfly, baby, I will be up as well. Just and I'll give you the opportunity to say something on that altar, to pledge peace. I'm going to do that. I've been saying it. I want politicians to show up there. I want you to come and speak to the good people of Ghana through our platforms. We're going to try and get a live on TV in Namibia. That's also a very powerful platform that you can enter. Most of my sponsorship. I'm talking to politicians to help me get sponsorship because this is for the good cause of Ghana. So it's free. So I need everybody to help. Yeah.
Okay. So free. Not just say this year and so. Bachawa launch program already.
What was it?
Is the program launched?
Me babaka nyame adoma.
And to who kono wasaba. Okay, not just say oba just say on koni enu aye program. Till this year the wash date ne we. November 29th. Okay, so to our Independence Square.
Yeah.
Bra, 1 minute. Dear Dr. Afemo, baby I withdrew 29th November. Or the Asida Mary, as a peace concert.
Just and yes, maybe I'm going to for I can cram it.
Oh, KB.
No, you're going to be on there. You're coming. Baba, you don't have a choice. You got to be there.
That's how I come in name.
Oh, Baba.
I got to there also.
That's what I kind of say. A peace council for boss, no, we're very progressive.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, say, me the numbers and the number.
Okay. I think it's a Monday. We have a meeting with the
exactly.
peace
He
council.
will be able to call all the necessary political figures.
Wow.
Even I would suggest say you can even forget about Pennyphone and take the youth leaders and the communicators. Now we at home in them. If you can get them to come and hold hands and pledge the Pennyphone be swear by come and then I think if you can bring more secular artists to come and play with more gospel artists, that will also represent the peace.
I don't mind
that we need.
So you're going to be on. You're going to sing Nyame number.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
I know you're doing.
I will sing.
You're trying.
Oh yeah, my own song.
You're better.
You're better. Yeah. Yeah. Just say my mind deep. I think it's a beautiful. But for Upain, no. I can't imagine. Yankupon shouting. What shouting? That's how they Yankupon home to that. Kafra, what? Kafra.
Bra.
Wabro.
Wana bro.
Me say wabre. Muyi ye kwa tinche ye kwa no na.
Nice. Yeah,
make a come here.
I said, me who cry here, man.
Say the iron in tissue na no beshe. Because I saw Fabino wanting too much. You be shedding. You are a strong man. I mean, you are a pillar. No wonder say udi. I mean, a domain na eradena moso. Emani pa esachra. Nti we mu nyina ye nso ha be ma de ono no eti waso dem a oti on be hu se ono umpo a we man of God the radena mo so etwe akra no okura nso ha to how much more ono a church member nti etimi tu obi a na yankopon kura me ate se edanu dura na obebu ate be sha se waso dem nti nso we so ba obesha se waso for so no wonder say waje the other. No, it's just a word on what you say. So I'm trying to say etimi see over there. Ntino kafra. Na nyame ya adom program no yenso so a platform as you are e be dedicate am na ya bo ho dawro. Na emoa bia yenso be tibidi aboa wa ma program no ayeka be no. Madaroma, we are ready for you. We wish you all the best.
Thank
Kafra,
you.
once again.
Thank you.
My one and only woman.
Okay.
Let's go.
Dr. Sonny, men blame Ghana for Bebree. Say, na you for say settings. Na you engine this and power because for me, you know, now o snap it back. Now snap it back so quickly. Original stage so up for me. Yeah, cost stage na yeah support. Na o dia hihye wa motom na o san etogu na nti obi teacher obeka say the snap back no was too quick. And yet, one was say, "Well, I can say, gospel funny because I'm fair and Busawa say, me who a story like that say because me and I may share it. I won't mean ye hypocrite.
Gospel for now, I'm fair.
Meaning say what pra, but the extent now you were TV news. I didn't know it was like that, and you did a very brilliant thing by putting it in a documentary, and this is how I monetize it.
But you know the interesting thing, YouTube cannot be monetized because of the graphic images.
Oh, okay.
So they asked me if I still want it on. I said yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now me can I see BB so to say yeah artists no. Say idea graphic images ni ma you bit me monetize how you're telling the story because what's how can it's intriguing to me. Say bit me let's take say bits no out because it's something practical that we can work on.
TV stations in America that wants a documentary. So I'm talking to them.
So this is what you do.
Yeah.
Like Yvonne here or this share in the book I am not Yvonne Nelson no. And yeah, my information it's me rich say this cabano. Don't go and sit somewhere and give it out for free. What's me as information because I be interview be. No ko sharing in a good and pana cash out. Now how now film na story now is supposed to come from you be believable no. Now for atosin. One other thing to me boy about the documentary about America for no so de kakabana o me so. Me next one America.
On pride.
Next one America. There's one comment here it breaking my heart. I think that Matina akabida. It looks to me as if so for already when you are as it's when it's convenient for you person associate who saw your Ghana ni. I don't know, that is the impression sometimes minya and I am here because what can say Ghana phone ni was sorry them and to the point say I say Ghana for the only way show monsa now you say Ghana for the only way but we a Ghana ni I'm just saying
say our voice into our kind
like a hono can and Ghana for the only way show monsa e wo musa say it may be say when it's convenient and associate say Ghana ni and when it's not too convenient no draw line and because me say comment it's me shame.
Can I answer you?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you've followed me for maybe 10 years, 15 years, whichever years, I'm one of the artists that really portrays Ghanaian music. And me make sure me tunyum krametium Ghana for and I make sure I raise the flag of Ghana. That's if you follow me. There's no track or album that I wouldn't sing a Ghanaian song or get an American to sing a Ghanaian song and say this is from Ghana. Okay, so to answer you over there, then maybe you don't have your research right because I talk about Ghana everywhere I go on the global scene.
And the bashing, because
I don't know where you heard me say that, but perhaps if you ask me why which you're doing that now, I was perhaps talking to somebody not. I was giving analysis. I have more Americans and Caribbeans than Ghanaians. Now, menkojina bebia radio sunka se Ghana the other ideas show musa no more say.
No, I'm saying say after that issue no by say only Ghana ni be our sorry there was a couple of things I can
which issue was
and
that?
even here bo Natalia no sukra no or say obi opami and mindset here different. I mean, I hit him in a different way.
Okay,
I'm just asking.
Let me help you. See, if we're gonna be honest with ourselves.
Don't take it just
no, I'm not.
Just
trust,
to find out.
No, sweetie, trust me. If we're gonna be honest with ourselves, we know, sir, every country has a people, and every people has a type of attitude. Do you believe in that?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about Ghanaians. Can we talk about the type of attitude our people have?
Good and bad, yes.
Good and bad, yeah. And so, Kasa Mekas and Nipani Togo Nino. I didn't even have the mindset say I'm bashing Ghanaians.
No, me Tracy because my
I don't bash my people.
Okay.
I actually embrace my culture.
So do you have Ghanaians in your church now?
Yes, I do. I speak. I mean, yes, but then public because it could be taken out of context, right? But then maybe in a conversation I could describe something that my people did which was wrong, and you know it, or you might know it, or we might talk about it. But publicly, I won't stand and say Ghana for more and say I'll never do that.
Okay.
If you have seen it,
video bisa. Say we can say like Ghana for would you see Bibiano Krana like what
was the context of the conversation?
I think it was a preaching.
Okay, so what was I preaching about? Because a bit makers in Nigeria for a buffer or no, do you understand what I'm saying? Don't pick what I said.
Thing. Okay.
Get the whole message. Then we talk about it. Into your Nigeria, meet me like I say a fraud or right? Okay. It's true. Into be a Maka Ghana for the Maka Togo for the Maka Obidia. Patrol what? Okay. I'm confused right now because I don't know the whole sentence I've been making here. But I definitely have a reason why I said that.
But no, even with the costume, no, at the end of the now, I mean, we all know. Say it, Tikrobano. You're cry citizens. You're Bashia Taylor for. Not Taylor for the idea of Mana or Brand Nebrachina. So that was what you were explaining. He said, oh no, no, you took ni.
And it's
francophones, they are like that. Oh no,
I was in a meeting yesterday with some stakeholders, and we were talking about how Young Crawford we handle business when we bring business from the diaspora. Yeah. A lot of people from the diaspora are close to our businesses because we've had the same sentiments. I've been doing business for almost 14 years. The closely business is now because It being free diaspora, so they wouldn't get it. But if you want to be really honest, you tell the truth, say Charlie, Asemna Papa Nakano, but then I love my country. If we put the two of us together, let's see who talks about Ghana in a positive way, either me or yourself. Let's see who talks about Ghana on a global stage in a positive way. I can tell you that I do that. So it doesn't mean I hate my people. But sometimes if you want to be honest and say something, let's be honest and say it. Maybe that's why they don't like me. My honesty.
Oh, they like you.
They don't like you because they love you.
No. I'm saying that not in a bad way. I love my people.
Yes.
I don't have anywhere to go.
We love you.
Midogana. That's why I'm here. That's why I bring people here to come and celebrate my country. You understand? Okay. Yeah.
By the way,
a few minutes ago you were even not about Dr. Sabaso.
Ghanaian
doctors. I said a few minutes ago now about Ghanaian Dr. Sabaso.
Thank you very much. I said, sir, doctors no free Kolebu. They did excellent, right?
They did.
It was incredible. In fact, the doctor before the surgery, to say, can you do it? No, or say I'm one of the best in Ghana, and I can guarantee you, sir, not even any doctor in America can do what I'm about to do for you. This is what the doctor said. So for me, I was like, you're bold, right? Okay, let's do it. Oh, you hear me down, I say, we still chat till date. You know, we talk about the foot and are you able to play football nowadays? So, me patrol, and thank you so much. Me bo Ghana doctors, Abaso. Would I recommend that doctor? Yes. I'll tell them go to that doctor. Yeah. They were so
because I asked you, say, maybe okay, Doctor Didi, come and shout out.
Yeah.
Okay. One say me bisa say, now then one call you US. Now say no.
I do it here. There you go. Okay. And the hospital, everybody I was so surprised. They took care of me. They everything. Lister Hospital, excellent. So I don't have no regrets leaving my toes here in Ghana.
By the way, you okay?
Thank you.
We have a program
was into my
so we don't want no complications.
No, 29. No, 29.
The typical
international. Ziga, then or catch us off.
Yes, Doc, let's offer. But me follow on YouTube. In fact, he preaches. Any idea? Nana, but the Wahwam was say a Ghanaian. Now oti abroad no establish such a mega church na nipa kobi ti am de no hwa me. And Doc and said sometimes we are celebrating it because in the our gospel field, he came to change some narrative be oba first pa say na the way na to you no or be can say be my people took him on, but a chain confo be hu say they no work na no kre say ye no man na to nyina no akwa ya
that was 15 years ago.
Ya ne radio me be common sa no ma no ema o ka say o can you be and people took him on and comfort taking on. But later, and confront are no more criticizing on, including the same gospel artists are no more criticizing on. Now they are toning accept that no can, and will be a praises, will be a that kind of stuff. So be as I said, you're celebrating. But you see,
what kind of cray?
Yes, what kind of cray, and I like it.
And then you would say, or
I never gonna make catch whether he likes it or not, a Ghanaian or between also. Ghana for your person or a Ghanaian.
So I'm a tree.
Casa market tree also. I know what to keep. I just want to keep. Yes, Ghana for mentality be. Sebi. Nurse ni bia hu. Tien you. Ghana for your mentality. Akwese nurse ni bia hu obi. Obi o ka bofu bebre bia no ase sebi. I ni adwen so was me see you too moon dodo. I said, watch no hododo. So
bro for say
ye culture ne ya die bi a ene ya betena enti besre se aya ye ti se kunadu aproku professor kunadu aproku kope MP wo akomadan no akimeret mero akomadan to no am say marapu bi wonum na kasa aya akomadan tomatoes kana entiereja akimeret mero you understand okay what can you hear tissue eti sa perception o to always but ade ba ko a eye mani say ne na issue ya yeke Sidilabuka Bob Marley
hey, Ziga!
Bob Marley, man. Your friend is Sidilabuka.
Okay.
Or throw book be. And was studied by Ras Mubarak. So I remember in the way back in 2006. Near read the book no Ras Mubarak in the shop. Ewo Ade Junction. Okay. Kwashiman. Debiani or Odoko. Now I read some page bia. No, or narrated the story how Bob Marley had a problem with ne toe or Bobon or Ti Kukunua, Seka Kukunua, and one treating ye, eti or performance or packet or she show host near the Senate Bay and Bob Walbert title. So the heat in the Sanomano, and my low madin who Jim no Quenya cancer. So the second doctor attended to. Yeah, him was a Japanese doctor. And what can I say? As I see a chat the tone, but you try it to affect Bob Marley, not the dance. Nasa. Metier and confess Sunday started sending a message. Said Doc came the same program, and he was asked by Miss G. Say you can 9 and I was say Debbie. That's what people have started reminding. 2 people have sent me a message.
Maybe I know on person I don't know what I say. Now on person because of what he was going through.
So to clear all the Chame, all the
you will lie.
So my reason was this.
I'm not saying you were trying to.
No. I'm saying
my reason was it was embarrassing for me.
Okay. At that moment,
it was traumatizing for me.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't know how to accept it. Even if you cannot. Me share socks, me manage, me mom share me nine.
Yeah.
So, and to that's what I'll say. So, to be able to come out to talk about it, I spoke to my wife, I spoke to my children, because even me mano, omu Americans, omu school cry, omu mates beat me at tease you, almost
yeah.
Oh no, so we had to go through all of that and tell them what to tell them back when they come out to them. So to come when Miss, I remember that I was sitting right here, and Miss G said, "Also, no error, right?" I said, "Oh, natural, you know," and I didn't want that to divert because I was not ready to talk about it.
That's
fantastic. I said, you don't know whether to keep it private, and I said to let the world know. It's taken me almost a year. I'm still not recovered from my trauma.
Yeah.
So see, I'm first take is so cram yem shame.
I said
You show what else so I'm yem shame. It's a number almost some insana. We go down because I start remembering. To answer them, it took me time. This is my healing process, and that's why I've chosen to talk about it.
But this is what will be I am. It's true. A bit traumatized.
Zika one.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, to clear that doubt. So, to clear that doubt, maybe Archbishop Duncan Williams lost 3 of his fingers. At a point, no, they are there cover so. Bibinti, he decided to open it, to uncover it. Me entreaty, that is Mimi opinion. Say, Doc.
And I support that because I was waiting for that.
Yes, Doc. One day, when you are performing,
just leave it.
When you are about to end the performance, end with your bare foot. End with your bare foot.
And then we have photo shoot, right?
Yeah.
For concert, no. And I told them I want to take it barefoot. And they should make sure picture no muchano. My toes are there.
Right and I left.
Right.
Good. But who said the correct? Because shoe next no. I mean that Kwame cry spy. You shoe now.
Shoe is
sorry.
Gucci.
Shoe no shoe but you feel Gucci.
Vida Pointer.
Shoe now. I said Romeo. I said oh baby aye na. It just we clear say shoe nobody. And it just clear that say and try and pa
and Kahonington
and so it's clear. But media so your performance na ubewia 5 minutes 3 minutes you pop one.
Do you think say be healing be healing?
Oh, not healing as such on the beach, but to clear the doubt, let people know because any baby. There's nothing you can do about
so
it. You understand? And you are not ready.
Archbishop last Sunday, I was with him.
Yeah, I saw the footage.
And I had an encounter. Again, it's not a spiritual event, so I can't really go into that. But I spoke to him about this, and he said something after I narrated. Okay, said, "And dear to me, no, and no be an no." He like talking to him was healing for me. You know, he told me, he said, "But you know, Kasembi, but yours is your foot." Mine is my hand. That's what he said to me. So at least to me as a shoe, but median that really healed me. So I think I'm doing well. I'm really doing well.
So it's not affecting your dance. Your dancing.
Kakrebi. You know, it's still not bone nun koye. Bone ni healie. Jodo saka kraya meya.
Wow. Yeah. Now this shoe.
The shoes are better. They're fine. I calculate my steps. I'm getting better. Into concert time, maybe my shoes.
Thank you.
They say do it.
So
I'm gonna do because normally I'd have done that on stage, be jumping on stage, and so I'll do it. It's just that now the steps have to be well calculated. You know, because it one show you a crony bit to me, a move bit to me abribium, and sometimes forget to one. Yeah, but I'm good.
Hola.
It's okay.
I said, me shana say me shana. I say me feel bad kakra.
So
me pen trocha.
Debbie, we do chantra.
I say me see na me njindi.
Call.
Say me nyini na so mo kan. Gospel form.
Yeah, there.
I'm obey programmer. No my settings.
Hey, obi anya settings here then. Why na here settings the program
as Empress is
no. Why not gospel artists when na here settings the program?
It's no some here settings are mean fina make am asem.
But some in here settings da.
O ma maybe ko so mo to say
enye to.
E ma me invite
to me say video no ni say back out.
And back out. You will explain tire.
No, I have been a post here.
Oh, it's a dog. Fache me man you Wendy.
But I don't know you are down for. I don't know when Busami.
I know the uncle.
I know the PBBA.
Because one time
I know the one person of PBBA.
Because social media, so he wanted to talk. I don't know. I get it to I don't know. He was losing it. He wanted to tell him said, "Namu adia atono." Like, because he was there. Said after the surgery, Obafie, Abeku was also home, you know, so the insiders knew exactly what was going on.
But me, man, you
I didn't know
me who ni say ABA the normal, you know, na bi mu ye no say omo be event a near a stand to be near their promote event, you know. It's who cra stake no cra no bi am timi study announce me bawo mo se ne hin na pray ni to ana ne hin na no cra stake because to no dey sheda nye eyi a
na kita you I have blood.
No, me okay. I'm good. Now you see it.
Ola Chasu.
It looks good though.
Because it's here for me. Dog, who last word? Because
the program.
No, my so emotional. Yeah, 29th of November, our Independence. Myself, I'll be there. I don't know. Obia Osheye, Cecilia. Then I will catch us say the panel.
I really want the motive or the vision for concert for concerts way is to bring Ghana Beba together.
Good.
Ewan Paibomu ne Osorium and the because this year election it's very interesting.
It's
share from a spiritual perspective. No. And when Nyamima Independence Square, it was a 9-year coincidence. A honor on the 7th of January. New president, no, yeah. So I feel, sir, again, from a spiritual perspective, Nyame pesi edim paibo. A lot of pastors, worship leaders, any normal concert, prayer and worship. Prayer and worship, just to plead to God. Say, Asunjina Ghana, yeah, experiencing throughout the years. No, Ebin Sambrebium, Diobelu Subia Jintum, Diobe Winibia also on Jintum. Now, my advice is say, promises now mobemano, moba, simple.
Dr. Sonny Badu. 29th of November, Independence Square, Rhythms of Africa. Wasi waka Ghana fo nyina ma yaka bom na yakosori urade ni dimpaye bompaye se onyame hu oman ne mobo na elections ya yebeye yentumi nye na asomdue emra medofo tena se enko ba bia etwa hu sima ba ko yebesan aba.
Crystal Original. Get a pen you can rely on.
Baby,
Big go.
Number one everywhere you go. Big go. For the friends and the family. Big go. Big refreshing moment. Big go. For the kids and the adults. Big go. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big go. Everywhere the party day. Big go. We go mash up the place with the big go. Greatest in the battle. Big go. Big go. Big go. Big go. Big refreshing moments.
Bigo comes in exciting flavors.
Auntie Esi. Now then I want to what time over me wa money my busa.
Auntie Ama. If I tell me by your school no kind. University. Na scan year 2005. Anya dey amenya. Oh, ti my even to my some the brown na paper big akra. No the farmer me.
Oh, enya su mensu. Fantuma no koto fi. Enti what is say John Dramani Mahama. Any NDC for say. Say nyame ya adom na Ghana for to abama na. Wo ba Aba University bia, Technical University, College of Education, Nursing Training, woman academic fees for first year. Hey, free. No. Hey.
Adama ujidi. Anadwen, another matter then there.
Auntie Esi. Hey, she ebiem. Wo say, enka nebo sia na obo wo ma omo to school so no. Se na obo ne ba ko a, se wo so obesi ho. E dia ma omo to so no.
Anya nyamisa John Mahama
ye chami so mu kra ne say ye nuanom a omo gide ma sabi graduate omo ko school to no wase wo mu nyina wo ba eye free
ane tiama enka me ko nanka na ye 7 December nanka ya to aba na my papa Mahama amana be ye president
hwe wasit ne moto aba pa e de sakra ya papa beba wa brabo mu to aba ma John Mahama ne NDC.
Colombo. I asked him to buy me original Polita.
Hey, please don't make mistake. So Papa, open the come on. And a Polita no gala. Yeah, Papa.
Papa, can ruffle.
The Polita is original. The first and the best.
What is? Who got also for dear acrobat to use me?
Polita, yes.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
How can we some look fast so? Mama, me again. Yes, we are late. Me quite remember who hear me. Meant me and sent my friend doctor when I'm crossing over. See what we saw any. Yes, malaria. Malaria. Oh, what they say with the router? Me copy the absences here. A draw in a friend router mixer. Yeah, come on, let it draw. And running router. So.
Gas trap and the draw ku abaso body ase. Wabo router mixture abaso. Router natural products no ne router mixture. Ya e de kutia a 3D. Router tonic and the router life wa. E wuru e finish na the body e fi nipadua mu. Na support immune system no. Router de obi ase ye. FDA ade dwede kra to ya tu.
Introducing Rexona Non-Stop Protection, 72-hour antiperspirant with breakthrough microtechnology that forms a stronger sweat barrier, tested to the limit, even during the most intense workouts.
Still clean, dry, and fresh for longer.
Try the new Rexona 72-hour non-stop protection for clean, dry, and fresh underarms every day.
Crystal Original. Get a pen you can rely on.
Hey, that's my girl.
Daddy.
Yes.
Can you help me with my homework?
No problem. Go on, okay?
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yes.
Aprepensa with koto, aka club, momone, smiling fish, and the kobe, and abekwanya adiacheso.
Okay. How do you prepare it? How do you prepare it?
Preparing. The question be cancel it and make it this way. Cancel it.
This way chocolate drink.
You ain't getting this here. You need to prepare it. You can take it anytime, every day, everywhere. Just one girl.
This way chocolate drink. Near we here in Switzerland.
FDA Aji Edredi Nkratoi Atum.
Edra won chirimono ebua ma yadwene mu esipi esanso bua esisi nto bia eba ya wo kwan se wadwene mu na ho kan a emuamu adesua nko akire wo yama abode mu nyansa pefo hwehwemu ade aba hia se onipa bia obenya iodine wo mu na akoatia IDD sinto bia ebeba wo nipa duane mu afa ya bata ne nkwada nso ehia pa se wonya nchirimo adre bi wo mu sane ebeboa mo wo mapomudin esipi enenti na me kanfo U2 iodated salt ama wo no sane ebeboa mo wapomudin ejina yie
grandma benya ne chefa
U2 iodated salt sodium chloride and iodine yema ni pedua no ewom se woni eku wapomudin ho dia ene me kanfo U2 iodated salt ema wo Sawo pedudu atu a go U2 Company Limited ewo man wu bebia ana afre won 0244 441 861
Auntie Esi. Na then I wonu wata mo ba me ho amoni maye busasa.
Auntie ama. Fa cho me be nya school mu kwan. Eya university. Na sika ne 2005. Anya dia menya. Ti mayi me ntoma sama de bro na paper bi kakra. No de fama me.
Enya su mensu. Fantoma ne koto fi. Enti wonche se John Dramani Mahama. Ene NDC for say. Se nyame ya adom na Ghana for to abama na. Wo ba Aba University bia, Technical University, College of Education, Nursing Training, woman academic fees for first year. You're free. No. Yes.
And then how did it? And then I'm at there.
Auntie, hey, share a BM was say, and can able siana, not obo woman, or more to a school so no. Say no one back one, says was so best. Ediama Oma, or more to a so no.
And your Mr. John Mahama,
ye shaman so crowd say, Yenrianuma, or what did the master be selling bread yourself, or more to cook on. What's a woman in our bar? And you're free, and
Samba, yea, and come in Konanka, nay, 7 December. Nanga ya abana my papa Mahama, I'm an abaya president.
Shawa sit no to abapa, a disacraya papa beba wa brabom, to Abama John Mahama ni NDC.
Polambo!
I asked him to buy me original politics.
Hey, please don't make mistake. Stop, Papa. Open the back, ma'am. And you politics no gala. You Papa.
Papa, can ruffle.
The politics is original, the first and the best.
What is? Ukota also for dear acrobat to use to me.
Politics, yes.
Drink responsibly, not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
How can we some look fast?
the perfect prize for you every week and stand to win your choice of exciting prizes. All to get more of what matters to you. Exclusive to Betway. Betway, get way more. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
Yabamo Aquaba Sanko Ediba United Showbiz. Me catch her say neno a promise. Yabama wishing ya the entertaining una fay. She say ya inform you. To the be corner no one casasono wishing BP. And until a name bray yeti hanomo say I me my pound 4 mema 4 and oba 1 yes no yes and of our time. Aye bloody. Brakwame
Obapa.
Na me hu I say me hu billboard, me hu flyers like it's all over. Me hu say Africa Legendary Awards are eba. But you know den
Africa Legends Night. Show be so
okay, a night.
A night.
Okay.
So we show be we a musician who perform for over 20 years to semi. Na umo be da. Na say unyanya legend.
Okay. Into ugbo na chese oye.
Unya bo African Legends Night not just say we gina
okay.
Say enya a show ketwa say the issue in do mune baba mal na mewe nam ho na kwadwantwi ne amache money ade chese African Legends na enti me di 20 years we industry na start busa me ho say na ade na mkofo empame mojo ade na mu ye me kam ye cry offended ena yankopon adom omo afre me this year say this year Yvonne Chaka Chaka Georgia Ra any other artist na rap doctor rap doctor atom mato legend mu enti me buy me body we say yankopon adom African Legends Night for the first time me perform movie enti me frame adofo na there be wada roma say 450 cedis for one person.
Okay.
800 for couple.
800 for couple.
800 per for couple. Conference center Dome. Aye, enti. On the 5th of October, enti.
That is next weekend.
Next weekend, yeah. Ti amount formra. Magro pay say.
Ti beto woso.
Oh, it was so you better nina.
Jealousy ko she
no long talk.
Okay.
What I said you better nina. You better start journey no from 26 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Now you bought hits after hits after hits. Near the abandon my phone near con near just say it will be amazing.
Okay.
I can't wait.
No. Ukoswa you will be at the mouth after na. And I say show ni pe
legends ya tun safro na no
any watch a blog
oh magic any dia because me ya na me twen magic blog
as o tun safro bibia senya me yadoma on the 6th of October
yes
obia momo de pacho time
me pacho started 6 o'clock and you make 6 p.m. near the asheshe so akopem sa de be senche ti misre mo mo yemran
monche
there be mo yemran tem na
Ajieni. Okay, na chese nyame yadma ene da so no on the 6th of October. On the 5th of October.
Yes. 6 p.m.
The Dome.
Yes.
Work Conference Center hono. Ana.
Pepe wa.
Okay, Grand Arena. Okay. Time near 6
p.m.
Na ya change media no ase. Enti rap doctor Etun Safro Bibia as part of one of the artists na age namu na the 26 years of journey, you know, I'm back to back.
Back to
me, they are penny a jealousy question.
Jealousy question. Oh, why near?
I say honor every day.
Honor
me the honor every day. Obi a dey any day no obi a be kan ti me dey. And I was so no.
Ye be wo so bibia.
Ye be bo modena. Ye better mochi. Na see ye kwa next topic. Mesa ba so because I was say me be JJ. Na ye call Moisha Bodo. I think say be 4 days ni na ye nyina ansa na video ni beba no. Ye hu story bi say a story be never online so oyare na wenya ne half nyina adwotwo na picture bi amaye nti na the old nice pictures no na omuyisu but na caption on the ama stories no e di 2 days pe na ehu say sofo bi a pager light e say sofo bi a pager light obi di echire na say empai ni ginem and yes stay a name or back yes stay name or back and a Ghana for say on person mubisa one a trace a video no na Moisha na ye nyina ye nim no na almost say ne fa ajuju say ye hwe video ya me no wuhwe sofo no na e bom pae no na de odi na chi no okita light no said dia Moisha on bofum. If you say necessary say video about out. V.
Me rehoye me hu video no. But seeing na you a mental picture of who we think Moisha is. Oba son no ne ho fair flashy life. Inti akoba say BBSC ama ne ho fa no. I busianfo so ebe bie go GoFundMe ebe yesi yeto ye ntoboa kakra de aboa no bebre wo ho a na omu ngin di se de na wote no bibi sa betimi ato no ebi so say ye hu se wa flash Range Rover efie akese a na otima na o throw parties adenti na on tonton sanne ma no na onfa enje ne kran kwa na so onfa nsa ne ho yare nti na kasa bebre akoso and I can say no nti nipa bebre am pese omo beboa because omo feel say ade asikani bia wo bibia wo obi a wo de kire adenti na wontimi nton say yare aba onton na onfa enhwe ho yare nti in a way no menya tenka bi se ebe se busia na pem because me de obi ba wanim se nipa ne ohia mmoa na nipa ni photo a original Range Rover ho na me de ba picture ebe ye din se obeto sa story no na wo de kakra aboa Becca ni efia mo ayo mo famudie 10,000 woni raise ye senka ye de mano from GoFundMe echichi de manadrus enru sa 10,000 kakra ankofo echi akra ankofo otwini nua be ma no se omra no mekire mu ne omudi sika na ye because e bi feel say na aduane die mu kra ye din ti no enyo na beto aduane ama na di and ya but abasa e was so omu show we na ankofo hu say bebi edru ne de apem nti wo se mmoa eba nti ye benya anka ye nya ni ye emma ni say but ubeye den a kire mu yi ama wo hu situation no ebi so say asofo no e dey take advantage e penkofo amoma ba ma sorry ya mana ye too easy se ye be kasetia nyame asofo and ye be gina we so atu emmaba wan nsofo se BBM no Siki Christ omra Brema sana da bone na eden edru enti minim se busia no mbenya enkomu release ana sorry ni release but say e benya bibi e kire ne current state no ayede senka oyobi a oyi senior owo omo yi sini no asemi to omo na obi isu a yekofa ni picture bi a bia no o twa sini scene bia na osu na ne asem no akwa ba we ni flash ni door so chen ehumobro no nti ebe din say ubenya the real picture be depict abasa e wo so mu release na ehumobro bi sorry na nkofo timi de kakra eboa enti no me ya but there is nothing we can do say ye be supporting this kakra aboa ni GoFundMe na itimi de ahwe ne yare me hu se nkofo kan na waye oto na why say na fa ha na yare e ba entonkra ebetimi ato obi a
yare wompem
ai ndi no ye best stress sa conversation ye hia ne sisi ye ndi no entinase unimu a ye sro ye kawanu tum because obi e willing so obeboa no de san komo no akose nipa na dwen na anko de kwa akoboa no nti no ye best stress nyankopon ensa bebi wakopie na emede nyame fie nkoa de makoma atom ye mekọ baby fufura na bia na anka akwakoya asem bi but nyame fie de meni agi se wo nyame nsem ti nyame nka ne ho na de obia betimi de abo bia ye fambo the time is now. Yeah.
Hola
Empress, ye nyame asese ni aba no te ase na onje ne kra enfinisem and I'm say a week to video no na me kai say Congo san say on any interview of phone so our channel say nefa ne I'm so saying the right side no na ajojo but in respect to go fund me there so money about $5,000 with ne bigu so na no me kai say o ka say na no so achia kakra no ntimi nkasa yi which obviously tells us say when you stroke on the right side. But Empress, Moisha yare, obi o yare no, onfa honi baby obenya yare she ene yare sa.
Uke tree.
Tell me tree ni ba mi fra antoa.
Yenkwe.
Onfa ho, nti no betimi akọ ayi hospital bon say obi ne ho yare no wodadeja. Na dwen kra ni so. Opa hoto to whatever ne ho aye na nhyedan ha no it a top side e do samre na eye abusuafo won a wodo no won na e banchen e ba wo ho ne ya be kata wo ho be kata wadeja ne ahwe se ye do otu yi na doctor hwe it ho amu na ehwe moisha ho amu na wo no ho a mo den ko fellowship kitikiti we ni see emfa camera nsini so na yemfa meto abontin nyansa be ne o sevi okọ ha say no ho ato no ona ma ohu say stroke person na mo no ontimi nanti wakata na no because of I'm sure because of what Congress reported say na no sebi achia kakra which is something we see with stroke patients eti ho no omde ne ko say omkwere nko bompa na nyame ama stroke na atiko
obetimi atimera cross up
bibia no nyame ntimi nye ba pese me bi so omo intense omde ko camera na dano so na ye twa no what is it for to show say ahana moisha ba sorry and also to show that suffer no nyame anointing to the point say stroke patient try to walk which is normal one class I'm sure that's how she works in the house so really a video na so far so on cement I say then ye
say abase mubenya sympathy na
ye di can report my dada say nipa no wenya stroke
say bia mu pese mu hu ansa magedi then afford there
until now say call fellowship asori dem ansa ne hu
we call for miracle service we call say o koma nyame hu ni mobo
to when do asori dem nyame hu mobo just o do asori dem
obi ani ni gidie
but whoever is responsible for her or fairly girl no nya hu ogu nanimu ase
you think it's wrong the video
is very wrong we dem dika ga just obi o yare no baby obenya na yare hwe ne na yare sa na na ehye da mfa no ho but one wo ben no e na wutimi chese dabi we yare nti
we no
aha no yemfa ha yemfa because she is not in the right state of mind it me am ben na me chese dabi aha no emwaye better still even that say how you person here kwa so for madam and yenyi camera ni free so
good
ye betimi ai sa so
for na ya bompa na
ya bompa na mama no anampa ye mobia sampire see ye ba mobi onye sogu bi obubugo ni ye hwia no to yetimi hwio ye be gallon ba ko ba
hwebie go ho
ye hwio ba se ne ngosi aga no to use we the yempa ko hospital ba ye di hu nkomo no ye nua ba ko amaziba Fifi Smith I minims enya amaziba panyin Fifi Smith also nya stroke 2 years it was even worse than this one. But he's okay.
He's okay.
Very okay. One can't just when you stroke down.
Wow.
One can't just when you stroke.
Yeah.
When you stroke 2 years. Also be no yeah.
On share media
mention it. And no mention. So mommy be a chair baby mam no, but mommy no engiska no pedi.
And any some the phone crack.
It would compare no or no near heba on pedi on pesca and far phone maha. Now for compare yourself. One and intent of sell person or wow high.
So it's a soft and ambo
or shine. Ultimate Nepal be anti be saved girl or shine, which are often be brave. Will be my prophecy to be now your chat near the Bible to social media. I don't know what is wrong with them, but I see say and see a way the promoter sorry. But yeah, me interest say or ban. I think say Niniana or Shannon Mirafini they mentioned the name. They should look for better options. There are better options. Who should you see that tonight? It's possible send who beat me at. And yet a bimu there West change say want me a bimu to me nanti but who ultimate etunu nine at a point will do anymore. No say no so word which means I need no too I say deteriorate that much a bit me aboa. It me the mestre of so mon and shisha manziba. Na on one on phone on chiro mo baby ama me na o sure no e man onu de maka me says it was worse than this.
Okay.
It's on chiro
ma me no be to say Moisha ebusuafo na ye ready.
Oba ready on you muska. And yes what be charge o say o wi a de o person o papa come children home. Enye na sema. No mo hwehwe no mo a. Na yenyi camera free so na areho. Say by one nkofo mo ridicule no. Eh Moisha pa na we slay queen. Eh nipo ada range over. Eh ne to naira. Na ye den. E yare mo da o. Na yare border.
No betia.
Na betia say. Manuel.
Bagami. What be become? About so.
Because ade we e bia e menu apen. Kunta. We did 21. Kunta simple, obo simple we. Beda Obergini Award for VGMA. Most popular song of the year. I find you nan perform that.
Jesus.
Na none the other chance say Kunta nani fryer. Nani core completely. I thought that cry udidi woman aduane a na the body nim the difference between the throat and the part I did the part I did home.
Jesus.
But I know nanti was sorry. Na at the quantity I'm hearing the dean say Yamesum na mani amehunu. Baby a ne yare ndi eko pie sop woboko na osofo a wajiska for consultation. No was son in line. We jane we are to no tupe that way to two feet them. Stroke is where I been mu yare. Idea see what osofo ni mpo say I blockage be na cause when the trim and na cause war e be at the left hemisphere ninti na man right ajojo. Odwen say ya to na duro. Yare regular yare. So when you good social support family to say the menu Kenya. Now when you the right diet, and the right exercise, and the right psychological therapy. Obe sorry anante as a slave of course an empire. But I dare back one person can say a beer and your soft food try a beer no soft no crowd say more moon trap unim so moon trap a beer a sorry money be try a bit me about say on one busuani ni try but
camera lights idiotry camera lights at so so it was a planned production
but on say a planned production we production unim say what the light eto obi achi a we create silhouette
and wa bon tia
say o person or the camera light to so akọ the betu nanim house light na ho ne enough
but o so na mo no ahwe
we say light wo
ba say pastor enukura
na dia oso ma no said dia Moisha be hu fom ananti ana
and the light wo fie ho if you the light wo but the person chen say me yan azum say osofu na twaye ana say na busuafo na twaye e bia random person bi kura na wetwa but enye fe so mo share that no mo twaye
na video no osofu na so ntemu
sa because osofo na twa ko be pese de betu nanim ne yehu ne kese ye what you say
random person
there be on ko jina baby a pocket no one
ko me sofo man me jina ni light in the dinner chi oh light in the dinner chi na cameraman no edi animu
light in the camera no so nti na we team
well who say na make say small fellowship
but the person chair ne say enye fe se omo sheda ne twa yo omo ansheda ne twa yo enye fe se obi yare a ye de ne ba to media mu say if se me doctor kra o hwe me no se me kra me yare na se opeso obo me yire mpo amane a we hear me permission to tell me yire say there's a very secrecy e wo yare enti yesremo pa we yare keke ebetimi akọ enkofo bebre anya stroke me akọ nkofo bebre anya stroke and a time enso wo ho tenti ade a medwe say hu hia say ye beyem ye sure say na doctor for ye I'm hoping say on fa na na masofo nko aso a wagyae science no ene say eden ne man bae na se sa de kronda so wo a emme bio because a sign real care say illusion bia na bibia a sign real care by then na ho den levels call for my obebre enti say ye diet bi na de bae you say ye offer dro bi sulfur bi ne woman and ne body inje say lifestyle na de bae usually depression ni ade nyina say na nanom say adwendwen ekum sunsum ye nyina ye hu say ye nua bae at a point now or bre no kwotena baby so ni nyina e cause stroke any heart attacks enti media kakra mesre ne say ye nyina e betimi ayire ye ho me akwakọ so ne nsa e wo kokuam se scanner abonten so for so mo nyeje mana ye industry for no ye galvanize ye ho ne nyeje no kokuam ye mfa nko boa no enti media kakra metimi akan but ye unfortunate say ye de ne ba beto social unfortunate ziga
Mera hopa but enra me hwe video no hwe no me say mo sha pa ni asema na me ka no mitire ba man ka ma na mp mera hwe pa na sofo no wanya de ma me chewa de kuntia ye wo ayi program bi wo ya sorry ye fa ni impact last 2 years Reverend stood down Anaba ebe preachy. Now, one of the current ministers, he said, Yarisha phone minister bi se mo be come person be bonidi. Na one tiapo, obi a hu na hu say papa mi say one tiapo. What ba program ni bi. Eti time Reverend stood Anaba e preach we no a obey healings no. Ono say I want every camera off. So Facebook went off. Babia went off.
Offering pakon.
Yes, and no call. Babia no what no. And we lay in hands. And your bonfire. Serious a yipa say your bonfire because on na Ghana ye na ikutan. They make what I say. Was say I don't want any light, any phone bibia off or be num the phone. And basically me say e bi video bi won people bi apia bi abesi Ghana ha ba bia na say obi anya bibi kakra bi da de be ko atia say senye deliberate so for the betimi aka kire o me say Ghana 7 previous when you nipa you betimi treating na yi bia anyhow de be ka atia say we influencer person off eti yes switch your phone off e mo bia video ye video na so for so obehu
Original.
It's at least a so catch and call for say Debbie mamu video. Eti a planned work. So for na anyade sad na babonte.
Ziga kasa pa there.
No. The person me kire say eye oma hihye ho eye asia eye deliberate say me card na mana babonte say publicity. We have theology, you find DB church marketing. Who do say church marketing? Oh yeah, me my church marketing. Oh person was sorry go. E you depart 300 for 1 year. Me found 3,000 ma bet me dia kwama. Dia me kwa say. Church marketing. Your kwan ye fa so aye no. Dia me kwa say me ye by theology. Enti sa de ni ka ho bi. It's part of church marketing. Jesus Christ. No person or your church marketing or person deeper betia asem na or you miracle to woo the people to him. so that we can do that. Adiana kwani ye no twofo ye na esa no but you see Mosha ka sembi na me de was say we would gidie say I will be healed fully completely and a stroke a deadly disease but a disease didn't part to her eche nipa be bro me stroke papa bi wo VIP station when you stroke with that phone flat me question na say me friend was so akwaye me sending them hey to God be the glory etine entese first ba ma me kasa asem we see hwe sofu panyin bi wo Ghana ha oh we sofu panyin pa wo wagidi pa wo Ghana before oba be gidi no na ohia bubro ateten ti no kwase sanua e wo bompless ansana wenye skade ato aduane adi emre bi okoye yankwase sanua no eti no oni sika o de be fa ka akra kofi de sika aka no ho no so de taduane di a onye sika fa ka ene o fa ka so a obeda kom eti dia de na ese oye ene o se me de beta aduane adi ne mafa fom na adeanche ya ye monyame sobo so this is what happened what todokono uzo kumase so todokono a ye ma nkruma fi to todokono no ene o se wo pe baabi na o de akosi ni wadi ene o wu se a nice building bi e wa hodwo ya totara zo bibia kama ene o de aduane no kokosi ho se wodi ene fiewura ne ba no se hey umu ade me dan amaboka aya na wo de woyi uhufi sorry to sorry na the chrono esai efiegu tarazo so ena papa ne se won fa na tade empepa ko munya bibia empepa no de na tade empepa no suye na biane abono ne case kanso abono enu ku ofie etu obeye sofo panyin na onya ska no emre bi oto anu ye se ye ton fie bu a hodwo obeto no se ameto ene ye koye ye hu fie na no hu se enye fie we ne mre bi na mi swani se ni se bai eno mu right inside omu right inside do mu hu se papa no a hu se papa no a wo ye ne saade no wo ti wiche mu ama 7 previous na no ni na achia ye pia ne ba on the dan ye dia ene ye so ye de papa no obeto dan na ba wo se me ba to dan yi ma me na mabre ma to ma japade ni na de ahwa me ho yare etimi sro to we ma me na me fa hwe we se enye saade ma wie ya ba ena ye ka dan price ehwa no o check scan no de ma so o musan ko yi check sa check so o musan ko yi camera etu ane papa ni John was eja woni me was da bi was woni me o kai somo boy bi emre bi wo bedu dokru wo ho no mo a seni ehwegu yo ma me de matade pepae no was me ka sa me yire kra ka kire me se ma anya de no se sa akra no ne me was na wona wagini sei ene wanya sika sei na aduma na aye was we se menyame adome ye sofo no so ne sofo waya was me ne frame doctor Ebenezer da kwa yado opambo she I'm narrating this story to Ghana for man or butie that say success is not the bank account that you have. It's not the fat bank account you have. Success is not the cash name, fleet of cash that you have. It's not about your mansions. Success is how you end the race. Jamaica what I say. Obi a would dash you you are not successful because ubetimi are rising high. Now what's about from bibia betimi asi am what's about from. Yenu aba we say enkofo fantu omhofo. Nyame besi nyame be hili no. Ba nkofo fantu no hufo fantu omhofo say. Sebe woni Christian amampo interview omo yeye asem a wo kan ya ekoto pressure and a lot of girls in this country. Eduma na ni kwasa nkofo ya na omo ye. Dia make an what I say. Say ebi wo hono ma na oba bi o Ghana ha bia no so betimi anya ho a se wo sa kofa site ye friend say obikuru and all this stuff a better pressure ekoye practice na nkofo practicing in this country last week we treated the same issue obekai
into person say Mauritian cancer asem na sa practice ni ho
person me say obehye wo gena on say nkofo shano debiti nkofo shano we influential person and before that me a influential youth 100 influential youth and all ka bi eti enkofo ebe hwe na ade na oye no e de akwa koye bi emo ye ni mmere
basese bebi a weduri wa ma ye hunu se sa niam ni nyina no
that's it
eso ama
tina me ka kire wo se wo nwum bi enya wote ha na me ka osi awie ye papa de me ka na wa chese eti ehu obi atofo a me ye kon no pesa me de beso so eti enya abotre so yenya abotre wa abrabom
enye speed
enhwe de obi enya yes so offer shortcut the shortcut will cut you short take your time and monitor don't appropriate God's time God's time na kasa be appropriating itself na udia move on than say ube follow obi then any last week you can if you order there media me we say na nya ne dia and today where is how you for real and all this part no more top pressure and the mag gas ni na
so omo dress no omo dress omo top pressure when na pressure ne fawa now say me ti he me see no co pressure no co beautiful na say wo hwe me yellow ya ma shey na ba no pressure one water pressure na ma is the see and yes sister the state no woman
na me be sa na yare
thank you
the state now me say me interview na me tie no but you see excretion yes science e fradi be excretion na that kwa make a lot waste substance you remove from your body nipa bi a wo sika bi a obema diabetes ne sa yare kitikiti bi say aka wato from 77 previous na you are not reasonable person because obi a we access to train somebody that money is working for you you look at what yare excretion a waste substance should remove from your body urine and sweat obi benye sika kakra obedi dia dasa onye training onye yibia what's that Jamaica watch say ye fa no mani na is also part of it ye fa ntu ye hofo unya kakra ye training kakra ye exercise na ye bibi kakra say stress uzo ye exercise crash stress na any depression ko fa no mani na aba no na kwa eti be ba from the order ye bobom paye dia ma no na omo fa ko hospital so they should not invest all the emotions and passion into this Jamaica what I say ye hospital dia no fa we no entach
assembly ni na vida ka say e sika sep nti ne any way na we bie no ye go fan ye support so that on betumi ahwe no hospital na
okay yeah beboa
okay
yeah beboa
bra
okay I'm say me ankasa me hu video no and so ebubu me because from afar Moisha Yobia I really admire her me share in person that but okay me girls are me pon mo asem system
so why you fanboy
yeah na me yakwan e ben ne busuani bi kakra Moisha akra no say mo ben no say mo be ka no kra on shada mpeka sample kasa kra ye ne den ti so we ne movie kra na ni rose I play no kra no omba mu too much kasa ne kakra bi kasa ho ye ne den na de ma ye be hu Moisha pa wa Ghana ha ye sabi eto ye say abaya bi de Moisha wa ye ne to satam na ye nte sa de ne bebre Ghana ha nti ye te ye na abe news e kan pa na ma Moisha nya movie na ma na ye popular ye sa de na ena eno nkoda ni interview on CNN ma men have ye no ena no so shoot no in fact and they all over the world no be e kan wasem but in all no she's a lovely lady they be ameka say peer pressure any ayonko bi ni ma ye de ho bom no se nyame ambie ye ni ntem ame antwe ho a bebre na ye yabrunsamfo omo abesan sumi akoto amaniem na omo atwe ho Moisha tama na ogina ne naso na onamfo pa o no girls or no mo ye fine but the nei omo nyina da no mo ni ama girl no na eya because if we say asem to we pe na mo do nyina dodo na atwe mo ho se wo social media no so a se o man we your man a se de na so ni badu ka no odo wo ma ye do ye ho a nka this is the time I say boy enuaba regardless of the feel say wa flaunt pen se be previous and naturally opo mo flaunt ade pa e ma she's not a man she's a woman it is our warrior. A mema ya warea ye kawana shada hia esa ma and the chere if be validation as a mo pese obi ahu say me so ma ware me so me die nie be ma de ono kra no oba kra busa so ware se da bi ye pentem kra kodi boni ti aware de ye mfa no aware oh adan na asema me kamu ni na mummi we de ne usia enti Remember naturally.
Baby also ni mo.
Me brat we, brat
for. So the brother is on the.
Me brat we.
The only faithful husband Wagana.
Naturally, remember I am planting no masa. Ocham kwa mi tuwe ube kom na ejapade owo no. But da ben won so de bi ato abontida. But ni PS ni bi omo ye man e bia bebredi omo no ma bia bet me tuwe se bi de me wo obi anim. Because me mfa me to abontin. But by da mo etimi twa video dane ho kuto remember you need that no I say man naturally no mono yes I say who say sa na mote mo bibia mo pese obi ahu vida dey fe vida normal ye ni mu problem until whatever mo isha portray maybe atwa mu no enye ono nko ma bebreye bi sabi ma bebre tena business class once in their lifetime. But within that flight in more one, otimi pictures bear 5. Na o man no post it. Ebe o say dey be out na business, but na one pay. I natural with women. Na so ningi na mu no. Obi ana woni moisha ye fine na woni no grow na ene. Asema to na mu nyina amada no machi ama girl no. Ye nyina ye te hai kasa say. Nyame nti dia na be san gina na so bi.
Amen.
Ye nya difo ba yirim de nyame tumi ye girl na seme ya na seme mobo because if you kro free mu kra bi nhyɛ da ni hosa because minimum mu fie bi ewo alajo ya ya se wakotibia bi mu ba minim se nyankopɔ de na kotibia we se de ba ya free mu a ɔno a so de na brabo ebetufu even before abeko we mu kra no ye hu se o de ne kra ma nyame na o se so so for mami I mean videos we buy e be across yesu ye ne boyfriend e ho nyina no antum say sister ne nani a say attack na one so say physical say spiritual minim say nyankopon ya adoma inshallah enu aba no obesa ananti
amen
ya me ma na hoden
amen
na onyini free bia na wo mu ya na back to video no de no e wo say asori nyina akora condemn sade no say nipa ne popular so onye popular obi na wone hawo eno aba asori so o pese o de no members a o san say me pa cho ya de camera to so o pa na ompe sikini pa no consent
asemo ka na no kra
enso enei o mutwitwa se bi o ye hia ni mpodi a wasem obi akra mfanya ye betwawo ba wo din kakra de a ene mpacho Romeo a timunyi camera no free so se bi Romeo ne bi diwra na ye nipa bako nipa bia nipa saa de ne yenjai de bia me ka onya say because me a Muslim me a Muslim but me obi a I read the Bible me pay differences e wo religion mo ye nyina ye nipa bako but no ma bebre na ekoso aso dem a it's about time ese mutwitwa no ma bebre so na ye de camera to no so ni a record obi adanse a odi na ya bebo radio so sa no mani nyina no sorry no ebe ya munjai
evangelism
hu hia o ye no ojame bra bacho mona muni music ebika copyright ye den say wafa obi
adia obi image
yes
and I say the intellectual property bra wa mona money
good
when ni previous nhyehyɛ bia say won su to me use
yes
and one na waka
obi voice our bekasa wa sorry who seeking the consent
that's not any copyright
that
it belongs to the church
copyright
no they make can say me voice no o dey akotena radio so na o dey
voice a testimony
I share
no but before be kwakobon no don't you need to seek my
sorry one na nya me
sorry a public place
no I sorry one me tiase o but they go to the sense say o twa hono the bar radio so
and e nko kasa
anya me nko
because we are na manation
nana I fan o record that testimony no
e wa sorry fi ho
one e bomb pa e ma onya sa testimony
no ba me ba
my camera ni
me ba sorry fi ho me be dia dance no obi an kan chem say record Are you aware?
Uti asoro.
Na uti asoro who the
my boss sorry Sunday. Mo say mpacho mo dance live stream. Na ya ba be gina ho.
Since corona hit here. No, since corona hit here. Church nara.
Obi a live stream.
No, but na me bisa say.
Obi akọ.
Una wo fi say obi anim. Ba nye obi aso nanim say o kasa na ye video na ye record no.
Na church na wo social.
Akoma ye bo wa he. Eni asore ye pe. We are in a public place. It asem bia e be kan wa he bia. Anybody can take it for rebroadcasting.
Exactly.
You allowed because you can okay. You can in a public place.
All right.
That is it.
That's fine.
And they usually do that. We are interview. Yeah. We crowd.
No, me bow.
It was a copyright.
About copyright, and I wanted to be sure. Ahano, watch it. Muntimama Matia say. The moment I begin sorry for Canada, public, fine. But whereby I had the camera to so a video no, obi yare na waba na ye the camera to so.
Oh, me catch wrong.
Yes.
Say na that say the business for no could have told them say they don't like it.
Na me who so obi atam phones too. No wo chat Facebook ni Instagram. And you have a performance.
Oh, back again.
Yeah.
What you say? That's what we chat that.
No go for me no be because e
public. But Obapa on my patch of me. Ye wade bi wo we mu a image a wo de ema obi mu a.
Yeah.
Your friend release form. Okay. Te ne papa mu a. Okwa asori na se etwa wo video a. Ana so obi o abas asori ho bia no. Ese e man sign release form say aha ma bay mu twa me image a mo wo ho kwan se
wa sorry
e broadcast no cre say no cre pa release form
sorry o
ai eso
non-profit making
yes
on say image no there it has nothing to do with profit and I say non-profit the image ni intimate asem na yo no na asem what you say enti say who you see me image no there akoye wa ade a
Ofa nkoya de wor koye nyame adwuma
how
testimony na ya bomb already so obi tie na show
ya kan say mienu
ono ka image
ya discuss say mema baha ma be kan sa same way ya haya ye way meet ya ye wa haya ye boy ss ye nyina sign release form and san ya ukoye interview BBC ne CNN impossible so be call BBC abra sign release form
okay
yes and it's also a public place enti ne papa mu pa dia ye introduce you no wa sorry wa e be boa ma obi a on pen ye wia
because introduces to Empress
because there's this actress maybe about United Showbiz say o kasa ma blogger bia
Pascaline
yeah Pascaline okay and I'm passing who say blogger bia den nti nyo bia na pese even though a public we ye say but enyo bia so na be pese o de be kwa abonti nti no issue sa warning no nti maame na wa ba asore ho no innocent woman no the poor woman na wa ba no bi kura de ye ka onim da kro de obenwan say ni video ni nam social media o yare ye bompa menye so bia na nim say ye video kura e kwa abonti let's be honest nti before asofo obeye sa no nka busa nipa no ye de camera to so pacho o ma ho kwan e te say de onu obi edi nkomo no akan say me pacho nkomo ya me no di ye record o a police for frewo ne say we ye ka kire o because yan kan kire wo na kine bi no e ba bonti anti me twa so no ye me kan say church ne de omo ye but omo fa into mo measures na ekutie nipa bebre no ma bebre counting na ne bebre kura nko asori bi we mu nyina ye bia
yeah that's Rabbi na ye call o program no so o see date ni on the
5th of October
coming Saturday
yeah
ewo Grand Arena na me yadoma 6 pacho so won mu na ka ho
enti Yvonne Chaka Adani Best and na me bra panyin Georgiara enti what you say na Patch Bay Band yes one of the best bands from on the carpet banda you know mobile it will be really nice there Legends Night in here it's a completely different night different music styles different and it is not just as a boy hit so music in any adenia has been curated to be African in nature
okay.
And it is a beautiful night I was very jealous that I had never played on it, and
this is what fan.
Oh, Third World War. My fan World Cup.
So he never ticket in.
Ticket. Say yeah. Meaning baby a ticket in the war, but say my ade ne medal subium pacho. Me medal subium. Na a number was so me boa.
Aye.
Single 450. Short code what the any yen kan ma me why.
Star 713.
Me sorry call eben na.
Star 713 star 33 star 20 hash.
Can be.
Eno na e was no wa wo hwe.
Star 713 star 33 star 20 hash.
Yes.
Eno ano no. It is all ticket ni bi ato a. Eno no so.
Na mo ko socials na and that's na.
And I said me post it enti. Oba me page this one.
But your number or how my friend.
Number was so.
0202 22 22 095. Wa je na bobo ena wo no. Enyuma that nura no ti.
0202 222 2095.
Okay. It is so be ticket to be ato.
Ofra Wadaroma mumra na ehonyema ebuso
ebeyema
me sure say ba na akra de yayema nti obeya no ayentem legends 90 there I say akobam ka enyina fa akonche
it will last well
me last words I can say me da obias say 26 years near ma wo industry mu adumara kwa kofo enu omo sha se ebi ewu actually kofo enu omo sha se ebi yare but onyakopon adom ti onipa da so wa ahoden a odi bo show na onyakopon oni ha nipa ne wa ha enti wa onyakopon afa so ehia me wato me CD wa follow me social media wa hwe me show say de my ambassador for ade bi nti wato bie wa watu me fo wa chete wa ka me ho asembone mu nyina nyakopon hira mo na ma munye kese se de be ya mo kese ni bi ebe ka me hwe mo anim 5th October.
Yeah, Misha. Ola. Yeah, pom.
Me media asida kese pa asida PC. Asida Bozi. Asida Empress. Evema perfect man.
Asu.
233.
Fluencer ba ko pe.
Me color we dey color. Me minim color so.
Lemon green.
Rich green now. And I'm papa no say color ne dey.
Papa dem say green ankasa.
Any green now. Chinese and me green. Guinea pa. Perfect man. Oko Instagram my perfect man 233. Me patch man a double N.
Okay.
Na empabwen so ko Instagram zedek ZEDEK _leather. Ono so na empabwen kama de ma me pa. Nyamishra omuna nyamishra me boss Mr. Daniel Boaben. Ono nko ani ni port me force me. Ama me artist manager.
Ama hwan
Obeti wan se me be press conference.
Okay.
Nyamishra.
Yeah, Mr. Meda, me team I say Empress. I think say Showbiz the my was nyina ye ti ofakon.
Yeah,
Studio Chicks Palo. Okogba we bulem ye nyima me Empress ya yeboa. Ye nyina we team ba ko na CC tuntunze ti wan fa. Big ups to Studio Chicks Palo. But we bulem junction hona.
Wow.
Atade so was made by 20-year-old lady. Your friend Judith Souza, yes, handmade. On one pam bia me sha send any age my film no you're 19. She just walked up to me and said, "Oposo pam near mama me." Me trusting over the years na 1 year anniversary a year ko.
Oh, when you
yes, intimate and I say. She already made. On one pam ye come me dana say.
There are no holes.
There are no holes in it. And Empress Betty has said, now, Ochame, there's this album of yours. Mitimitu Nyumbi also. Manunisem album.
Manunisem, yes.
Every song on it.
Oh yeah, guy. And I just want to make that was.
Every song on it made me a twist. I loved those times now to me the album. A share Oka Muna tear from. I was one of them. Me intina me bo soba. It's 5th October so. Mi wo kwame gana mi wo. Mi wo. When he swana. I can sing all the songs on my album. I just love it. I just love it. It's the 5th October. I'm out for Empress support. Ochana Jojara Bonyuma. I say electrocution me na. I mean, see, eba better with you. And ye papa Sonny Badu yinya bema Sonny Badu so 29th October November. Independence and so omonko support say you better be biase. Now Ghana Music Awards Europe team no me do be biase. It wasn't easy. A free Ghana ko Amsterdam venue sem ya ye bibia come awards.
Obi bia nye twi mate. Obi bia na che say what count to one person and more. Obi bia. Obi bia
Ghana Music Awards Europe team no. Yami show Obia holding me down. Me too quiet.
As Obi Ogaze said you can
Empress. Obia pese said you Obanin chain. So to be a me fie be 3 4 me who be a me dey fa e oda.
We are guy in tia.
Omo mama intent me da Juliet Lisa minko for bebre. Obia omo makani dey. You ever try to say it me do be bias.
Hey, Awasaka bi.
Now
we are stubborn za. Like a friend Jaguar can do.
Bra Kwame. Chichi. Pa say what churches are normal because sometimes it me can always be with TV no radio so and some way. And be that's bebre. Can come that's bebre. But that's PE. I thank you so many. Thank you so much. That's PE and on and on and on. Now, Kwame and I am person me cast me chair say, why are there?
That's it.
As I say, celebrating. Now, a dear Bakwa, this country. The other time I me share documentary be Lionel Richie. Was the documentary be a watch them for where he started from. The upcoming artist can also copy something from him. You understand? Now, Kwame, you are almost 30 years. Say 2006, 2007. Sorry, 1996. 1996. So 1996, there it starts to reason that next 2 years, necessary say 30 years. In the business, it's not easy. So why let me atone for 30 good years? We are still relevant. So what is the secret? We are making these mistakes. Then 777 make us a year you union rock. But a bedroom maybe no. People need this experience to stay in the business. Correct. We don't hear from Dad Lumba. We don't hear from Kodrenchi. We don't hear from Amachi Dede. We don't hear from you, Kwame. What is the secret today? And then Obi born no a bear hit 1 2 3 hits. Your best son so 3 years a year pow yentin and kabu. Obi winning artist of the year. Ye pow yentin and kabu. What is the secret? Mestre say this is a passionate appeal. Say workshop be na betimia aye year. Job ba no omra. Say lectures be na bia. Obe organize. Now what they share the upcoming artist to learn something from you. We need to do that. I think say Ghana yen celebrate we then ekwa dey back up. Because baby I was shas ye free no nipa do o shas ye doso. Where are they? Me share bia group no kwa no. Say nka menye aka pa me say aka nkwa. The kwa dey back up. 96 ebesi de no. Aka nkwa na nanom sisters one ye omo bechi be ye de 10 years papa omunako. 30 years is not a joke. You have done well. You have done well.
Almost 30 years.
Yes. I got 2 years, now 30 years. Why are dear papa? Rap doctor, maybe na me kawasembi. Say the reason why na say ka VGM. I feed the na say komedi kukumase. People took me on, but I watch your documentary. Oh, a conference event say.
At the current time we have VGM no.
Yes. Because that day now class asem. Na me ho. Ba na me nim de na ekoso backstage.
Oh, now I go na say.
Na mo obi. Papa assembly hall. I was there. Ba me de na me nim de na ekoso until so many years. And mo be catch yen say, "Woni Lord Kenya na mo pray." So me na me problem ne say, one, the VGMA
the idea started from Ashanti region. It's because of Lord Kenya Adena Moyeno. And Madam Leyi Ayode Lukruno Enya idea say yen institute your friend say Ghana Music Awards. So the idea started from Kumasi, and the 25th anniversary. At that time, so no 24 said the 25th anniversary. So we could have done something to coincide with the 24 anniversary. No? And the 24 said be the most glamorous, champagne and jolly auditorium in this country, which is the 24 said to 2 hall. I can bet media alcohol. Me am making history. It is a share. La ini mo am me body bisa me say Sadio we say that I had na we dey ekwa nukuma so say na obanya 25 years. SSC a creative history. Why you there? I'm telling you.
Me da se nana.
Obi I celebrate you next 2 years. Nyame to me nsema I will celebrate you. I'm telling you. Me say bia me.
What celebrate me that but who celebrate me many beso. But the why you nko.
We okay.
Why you there pa? Why you there pa?
Enti
maybe
the historian.
Na
you see what?
I was medical classic medical manifest. Otonum wo baby wa come makasa egu. The man you also otonum wo +2. Otonum wo +2. It was say ko +2. Kachero. Na my enkofo so hweme. And enkofo bebre se na mbese ba mitimi mo mu ni na adi. But abrantie bia ya de be ma na me fe. Ye fe ne Matt Joe. Oton phones a circle. Why ya de be ma na me fe pa ba mitimi ka no radio so. And kwam titi
wuti phone wo hwe ni.
Na me say new one bi wo ma.
We new one but a new and we old one. When I'm in the phone. And kwam titi piampon sa Stonash. On the diaspora relation officer at the New Patriotic Party. Also Gusu hwe. And Ura Joseph Yami, Reverend Doctor MDC organizer. Also share about my message. It's omu na ya church omu na. Ene na fono mu a omu hwe ni na ayi. Omu doso omu bodi na betia obi na so awudu Bombay. Also omu hwe na aboabu ewu Kumasi. Tie ya pon ansa na omu no mataya ena omu sa.
Granulated details.
Yes,
and they miss me there 3.
Yanko.
Masofo mienu a mepe o masempa mu nyina eye program. They didn't kind but just I me they didn't kind a prophet Uche. Yes, Yaminipa Eric Boahin. Or no the Imperium gathering. Yamia Domoa 4th to 10th November. And Ebekosunti from 4th sa ko si 10th no. Juma die no eba so asofo bebre eka wadum tofo bebre na eba. And Bako Apostle Blessed any of the US and Abba Empress Edda show no so and Healing and Miracles Crusade. Yami Adoma 4th October Friday ewoyanimia and also Achimota Ma 7 Astro Theft Park no so and Ebekoso. Na free utubi amra programs ni meaning na free. Na menfa asida biem Emma KB of KB Clothings. Say KB adahoma amount for count to me skanipa because me she African awareness ana na bia wa mame. Na oh yeah inshallah bi wo. And haye nyimpa anka mi kire abrante no mpabo na ma hye no.
Ada ona etwa.
Me na ntwa na seja. E beka se TV so nti. Na smooth mpabo na hye me no mo de. Bra endo no de ma me say Koni Avo ko Instagram Koni Avo CONNI yeah made in
Ghana yeah so munye mad
yeah
say shoes yeah
munye mad
now the FN say we no ye wallet ye belt ye bibia or ye watching na bibia
nti ya to shoes
and
then na shoes snack.
Hey, just say, Vada, this is Mancasa. Oh, my me read that.
Vada, money, I don't pong.
Come with Sanasem. Hey, what's that? Oh, there, many are Basso Parno. Oh, Bessominia by
Dr. Sonny Badu, I say, Yeda, Ola Michael, Vivi Divider, Nyami Inshano, Rap Doctor, I Ochemi Kwame, Wosumuonugu, I'm a professor Bakope, Ziga 1, Nyami Inshao, Aferuru, hey, Emani Filu, then chest out no Dubai, Nyami Sharumi, say Ojebre, na Obekanya, when you to me. Edi Jumedi na edi akọ ewie kai na wonu say on the 5th of October African Legend Night ekoso ewo Grand Arena me pacho time na yeses me sure abomodiana be kai ho na ye nyina yensa enda nyame ase won wo so ho kakwa so sa baby release stress o just not does what a shock me high stress eseme yenko on the 5th me that my powerful is so masene ase say dwumedie de bia obo support ye na yetumi e de brem telecell anyame insure mo afi so Betway Levels Man Capsules Mango's Restaurant Flora Tissue Ruta Natural Product nyame insure mo yeda ase say de bia no taye chi na mo ma dwumedie na ekoso na me da me producer I'm executive producer and pay you for making sure see it me the production at the brew war the cameraman Papa B yeah nyame sure am what mu gina tente na de apon MCR4 nyame insure mo na me da me producer yeah Ike or say nyame sure thank you so much me da me producer say I producer Ike Wusu nyame sure and I made that executive producer Dr. Father Dick said that the nyame insure face so lawyer Papa lawyer Kennedy or say executive producer na me fa kwenya so adame papa ase Dr. Ose Kwame despite ase eneni nua Dr. Oforisapo that the nyame insure mo me glam team ene omo making sure say me dey yellow ni be ma mo pressure and then nipa oye material studios check follow yewo eye bawe bulemi mane na bo say ne yewo Instagram so yewo Facebook check here ye home service nyina e ba ni chi there better pressure na ma matare no so there eye matare ne ye eye Breaks Fashion Official or Instagram Barbie Barbara Bakope nyame shower and the woman who I fe me pieso wia shan papa afi nipa o ma me fabric no Kejeron Fabrics ne ma me fabric no and papa e Michigan koto ba body by Mr. Zoe makramo da sende e be sensual we love you
Mr. Sam.
Oh, baby, I got to